24?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When's your birthday?
Wait. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm 24.
so now I got to go here.
August 24th.
Yeah, it should be available.
2001.
Okay.
We got to.
Yeah, because my daughter is October 21st, 2001.
Okay. You got to teach me how to do that. But yeah,
A little older than she is.
All right.
I think we have audio.
Yeah, I can hear
Nobody's
myself
in
talking
here,
to Zach.
Okay. All right, so now I don't want to stream this, do I? No, I want to go to manage. So what do I do to get back to... Okay, Saturday Night Live. And I want to pop this out. I think I just did the same thing. Hey, Rupp. I think we're halfway live. We're still trying to work on a couple of weird technical difficulties, but all right. Copy. Hopefully I just didn't break it again, because that's my fear. Okay. All right, Rob. Thank you for being patient with us and trying to get on. Are you able to hear me? Or did it just die again? Okay, good. All right, so we think that everyone can hear us now, but we'll see. It's early. The night is young, and for whatever reason, I have more audio issues than anything else in this crazy thing. But we are going to do better tonight. Damn it! Even though we didn't start good. So hopefully the rest of these folks will find us. That's the kind of the most important thing. Is I just want to be able to make sure everybody knows where we are. Yeah, and it's not getting me into the analytics, which I don't understand that either. So I don't know. All right, we're gonna wing it. We're gonna see how good we can do, guys. The chat's going to be my only way to communicate with you. Usually I can kind of see people jumping on and off. I can't see how many people are on right now, so I don't have that counter or that widget working. But I guess Jeremy's over here telling me, which is good. But the mission of tonight, and I know I started there with this before, but we want to kind of talk about some of the hunts that we've done here recently. Really, more than anything else, we want to have a great conversation with you guys. This is the first time I've been on in 3 or 4 weeks. And we wanted to have a great conversation with you guys. Cheers, Henry. Welcome. And the whole purpose of these things is to broaden out, get more people to know about our channel, and hopefully that'll happen tonight. And then obviously those of you that have been with us for a while and been following along, get you caught up on all the chaos that's happening in the ZBar world. So that's the mission of the night. That's what we're going to try to do. And along the way, we're going to sip on a few bourbons and test a few of them out. We're going to open some new bottles of some of the places I went and hunted. In fact, one of my missions of the night is I'd like to get all 3 bottles of the Mammoth distillery open. Those I got when I was hunting up in Michigan, and I'd like to get those open and give you guys a feel of what we think of those bourbons. I'm probably not going to do a full review of those, at least as of right now. That's not my plan. But I'll be on during the live broadcast, but I'm not going to do it recorded and post those up later. So,
where is Mammoth from?
So Mammoth is in Michigan.
Okay.
They're in northern. I think they're in the Lower Peninsula, but the northern part of the Lower Peninsula.
Okay. So Traverse City area.
Yeah.
Like
Let's do.
Yeah.
That's.
Let me Google that for you.
I give you
Grand
the
Rapids.
Grand Rapids location. So it's in Grand Rapids. Yeah.
Or I thought.
So it's not way north. It's not way up by Traverse City, but it's certainly kind of central west, I guess. So guys, what are you guys drinking tonight? How are we doing? If you can hear us, let us know that. If things are awkward, let us know that. Again, we're trying to figure this out and get better. What's interesting is on TikTok, I'm like bulletproof and it runs pretty smooth. But and I do lives. I try to do lives every at least week or two on TikTok. But I've just been struggling with my YouTube lives. So hopefully over these next few lives, we'll work these last few bugs out. We are doing a different type of broadcast tonight. Where I'm using a software called OBS. And that I was told should clean up some of our audio issues. Kind of is working, I think, but we'll see. So what do we think? What's going on out there? Great night for a pour. Epic Dragon, you are not wrong there. It is absolutely beautiful right now outside. I mean, I think it's over 70 degrees. What is it? 7 nuts?
Yeah, 67.
67. But it's beautiful weather out there today.
We'll round up.
Yeah, it is gorgeous out there. So you are not wrong. What are you drinking, Epic Dragon? What's the drink of the night for you? Zach, you want to go get me a glass?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks.
Please, he meant to
Please.
say.
Could you grab me one too, please, Zach?
Yeah. I have one, so I'm good.
Do you want pour in it or just a glass?
No, just a glass. I'll fill it up. So, guys, what are we drinking? What's the drink of choice this evening? There you go.
Celsius.
Celsius.
Jeremy's locked in for a long night. That
I
kind of
am.
scares me.
Bourbon lover, an old fashioned is great. What's your old fashioned recipe? Which one do you go to? Are you like a traditional, the amber, whatever? What's it? Damn, I'm drawing a blank tonight on everything. What's the normal bitters? Amber, Angostura. Yeah, Angostura bitters. Are you one of those guys? What do you use? Zach Carper. Oh my gosh, he's got an. I actually have that same bottle. Maybe that's what I should open, Zach. I was going to do that on a broadcast. One of my ideas, Zach, was I was going to do a comparison of the A126 against your barrel proof that you guys have from Barrel Proof Liquors. So Zach, who just joined, is the owner of Barrel Proof Liquors. So obviously he is a awesome guy, and we've known him for a long time. But I just picked that up from you guys. I think about a week ago. I stopped up and I have the A120 or A926. Pardon me, the A926 or A925. Pardon me, the A925. I have that one. I don't have the 126. I was going to compare the 925 to your guys'. Have you done that yet, Zach? Is it awesome? And he's putting in an old fashioned. Sounds unbelievable, by the way.
You know, the one I want to try with an old fashioned is that Redwood Empire rye.
Ooh, I think that would be good.
Yeah,
I think that would be good.
because I picked up a bottle of that earlier today. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. That is a really good one. It's super flavorful. That's probably a good thing for us to start talking about, to start the broadcast out. We are in the early stages of the Rye Challenge. I will tell you the first, he says delish. I love it, Zach. The first round, we filmed the entire first round of the Rye Challenge. So we are down to 8. Now we've only released, I think we've released 2 videos so far. The third one should be coming out next week. And we'll have all those released over the next couple of weeks. So you guys should be able to follow along and catch up. But that Rye Challenge it's been just as topsy-turvy as the weeded one has been, and it's been some great ryes in that
Well,
damn thing.
we didn't have a 116 upset.
We did not have a 116 upset. That's true. And that video is already out, so that is public.
You do have a video coming out about the new Barrel Proof store
Yeah.
up north. I saw that today, and I'm like, ooh, I got to get up there.
Yeah.
Because I saw that 1792 Sweet Wheat, and I'm like, I need to get up there before it's gone.
Yeah.
I talked to Nolan yesterday trying to find that Rio. Unfortunately, it was gone. But
Yeah. I bet they only had 1 or 2 of those come in, is my
Yeah.
guess.
I eventually found one, though.
Yeah, and so for those of you that are not subscribers to the channel, I mean, you've subscribed, but you're not a member of the channel or a supporter of the channel, which you have to actually pay money for. So I'm not asking you to do that. But if you pay money, if you're either a supporter or a member, you have to join the channel, not just be a subscriber. If you do that, you get early access to the videos, and so that's what Jeremy's talking about. He has early access to the videos that are coming out this week. They're already posted, but they're not available until later in the week, and he's been able to watch them. And so he's watched the hunt that I did of the new barrel proof that is freaking unbelievable. I mean, I'm super impressed with it. Huge store, by the way, really impressive store. And a heck of a selection for only having it open for a couple of weeks. I mean, we all know Barrel Proof here in Fort Wayne. They do a really nice job, and they have a heck of a selection. but I was shocked at how good their selection was. He's literally owned that store for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And I think that's pretty crazy. So
That front area could be used for a lot of things too.
yeah, and I think that's their vision. At least that's what Chad was telling me, is that his vision is we're going to end up using that thing for. They are going to be using that thing for. I hope maybe I'll do something in that front area, but they'll be using it for tastings. In fact, we did a tasting with Zach and Chad up there of a 1792, which was crazy good. By the way, it's worth a drive up there. I think it was $49.99 for this barrel pick. He inherited from the other guy, so he'd never tried it from the store he bought it from that came with the store. And we opened it up, had grape notes in it, just some really, really interesting notes in it, but it had a wonderful, just kind of lasting flavor to it. So if you're into 1792, that would be absolutely worth it. Ooh, J-Ram got the Rio up on Friday. Good job, man. And you haven't decided. I think that those have you opened it, J-Ram? It sounds like you may have opened it already. Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It is. Now, I don't have the new one, so I'm guessing it tastes the same. But the old one tasted absolutely like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So
The new one is honey and Amburana barrel finish. Now that I have a bottle of the Rio at home, other than just tasting it here, I told my wife I want to take the Starlight honey and mix it with the Hard Truth Amburana finished handy spot pick, and see if I can kind of recreate.
I think that's a great idea. It's a great one.
Yeah, that store up in Hamilton, his new one is perfect, because when we go up to Michigan, like we hit Hoffman's and that on our trips, it'd be nice just to branch off right there at Ashley.
Yeah,
hit two of them right there.
J-Ram, Zach's gonna make him drink more, and I love it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go back and we're gonna get the first of the Mammoths, and we're gonna crank it on that.
Ooh.
All right, are we starting with a Hoffman's or Texas Mark? You guys pick. Hoffman's or Texas Mark?
Hoffman's.
Is it the funk one?
No.
Okay.
All right, so we're starting with these Mammoths are super interesting. So for those of you that are on and maybe aren't from Michigan, because we can't get these around here, you have to go to Michigan to get them. I think. I don't know of anybody in Fort Wayne or anybody in even this kind of Northeast Indiana area that has had Mammoth. So I did not know about these guys until I went and hunted those stores up in Michigan, and they actually had each of them had a Mammoth. So each of the stores I hunted had a Mammoth, and I ended up buying a couple of them. So this first one is 138 proof. One thing I have found is they're all close or at hazmat. So every single one of them is close or at hazmat. This one was picked by Cask and Thieves, who is a group that I went on a barrel pick with in Bardstown. So I did a barrel pick with this Cask and Thieves. It's a bourbon club. We did a pick with them of a weeded down in Bardstown. And so they have picked a lot of barrels, so they're really, really good. If any of you guys are on from Cask and Thieves, chime in. Let me know, especially if you have tasted this one before. But here we go. We're going to crank that one open, let you know about the Mammoth. I told Zach the other day, I was telling him, Zach, not my Zach. Could be you, my Zach. But it was not you. It was Zach Carper. I told Zach that I would love for them to research and see if they can get some of these more regional but really good brands like Mammoth, Walleye Run. That would be fun to kind of creep down into Indiana. And he said there's a lot of those guys just don't like to come into Indiana because the rules in Indiana are not very favorable to them. So, which was interesting for me to hear. So that's probably the reason. So this one is Northern Rye single barrel. Cask and Thieves is the one that selected it with for Hoffman's Party Store, and is bottled on 12/20/25, barreled on 11/2005. So I think that means it's 20 years old. That's crazy.
That's math.
So we're about to drink a 20-year-old That's actually going to be freaking awesome. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's just
I'm excited.
Finished in cognac.
It does not say anything about finish in cognac.
That's a really cool label too, by the way.
It is. They have a really interesting label. Oh no, Oneida, it's choppy. The video or the audio is choppy, or both. That makes me sad.
Audio sounds fine.
The video seems choppy for me as I just loaded up. And
Oh, that was a good pop though,
That
guys.
was a good pop.
All right, we're going to dive into. Oh my God, I can smell it. It smells unbelievable. So it's a 20-year-old, 138 proof. There you go. 138 proof Mammoth.
Mammoth. I used to ski in Mammoth.
It smells fantastic. And we just looked this up. It's in Grand Rapids. I don't know a ton about this distillery. So I know as much as I learned when I was on the hunts. So, I mean, whatever they told me on the hunts. But every single one of the stores I went in was very, very complimentary of these guys and said that they have some great products and, you know, they're super excited about them. So, yeah, it smells unbelievable, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
It
the
does.
video's choppy. The
Can you
audio's
pass me the
okay.
cork?
Cork me, please.
There you go. So, why would the video be choppy? This chat is sketchy, J-Ram. I'm sorry about that, man. I don't know what the heck's going on with YouTube. I am just fighting them to try to get this to work right. And I know, obviously, that people do lives all the time, so it's one of those deals where it's just got to be, you know, my setup here. But hopefully it stabilizes. Just be patient. That's why it's fun. Good response, Jeremy. It's actually a wonderful response. You can maybe get your stuff through. All right, so what do we smell? What do we smell in this thing, guys? Because I'm telling you, it has got a hell of a nose for me.
Yeah, it's very deep.
It is very deep, and it's a rye, but I'm not getting almost any of the
No,
florals.
I don't get any of the
I'm not,
spices.
none of that you would normally get from ryes. I'm getting none of it.
I'm getting caramel.
I am too.
Pecan.
Pecan. I love the pecan.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's a good pickup. It reminds me a little bit of the Whistle Pig.
Ooh,
Yeah.
but Whistle Pig's 92 proof.
I know, but I'm not.
The
I'm
smell,
not getting
the nose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I'm also not getting much of that alcohol on the nose.
All right, well, let's go in for a taste and see what we think with that. But I'm telling you, this thing is freaking smells like it smells like a caramel bomb. It's awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Oh. So
It's like caramel apple.
Epic Dragon is saying the video is chopping out every 20
Taste the
seconds
apple.
or so.
Yeah.
And it does have a bite on the back side of it though,
does.
but it's a hug and it's lots of spices. I think the caramel apple, I can absolutely get the caramel apple out of it, but I think the caramel apple is more like it's cinnamon spices and
Yeah.
stuff that are on the back side of that's giving you that.
Yeah, I get the caramel apple on the front end, and then it kind of evolves into that spice, that cinnamon spice.
Zach, can you get off of there? Or I wonder if we're just chewing up the bandwidth.
Bandwidth? Okay.
Yeah, let's see if we can get off. Everybody
I'm
get
not on
off.
yours. I'm
Yeah.
on my
I was
phone.
never on.
I wonder if I'm on still. I'm just wondering, like, that would make sense if we're chewing up bandwidth, right? Down here, because this is using the transmit bandwidth. So, all right, well, guys, we'll see if we can clean some stuff up by getting some people off their phones and such, and maybe that'll help with the choppiness.
This almost reminds me, because I make candy, and probably half the chat knows because they're mostly my friends and family. Like if I cook the caramel a little bit too long, so it's a little bit burnt. Like if I'm making turtles and I don't put chocolate on it, like a little bit of a burnt caramel and pecan is what I'm getting. Without
It's
the
got
chocolate.
a lot of flavors going on in it, though.
And it's very viscous.
It is very viscous.
That nose is incredible.
Oh my God. Yeah, you should see it hang. You can see kind of, but the amount it's hanging on your glass is as much as anything I've ever had in one of my Glencairns. I mean, that is crazy, the amount. The legs, it just drips down. Oh, I'm loving it, guys.
I am too.
Yeah, I could sip on this for a long time. This is good stuff.
This would be great with a cigar.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what we should be doing, is sitting on
I
our
know.
deck having a cigar tonight. That sounds like a wonderful choice.
This is one you could put with ice, and it's plenty strong enough. It'll hold up to it.
Oh, it would absolutely hold up
It's not
to
good
ice. I
food.
agree with you. That's a good one. All right, guys. So this was our first one of the night. I picked this one up at Hoffman's, which is in Portage, Michigan, and we'll go through the ones that I got where I got them from tonight. But I got it probably 3 or 4 weeks ago when I went to Hoffman's. Abby, if you know him, he's the store manager there, is frickin' a wealth of knowledge. And what's been really cool for me is they are absolutely trying to partner with me on a number of things to kind of help ZBar grow, which I think is really cool. So I did I mentioned it a second ago, but I did a barrel pick with them for Hoffman. So it'll be a barrel that'll come out later on, and this is not the Hoffman's, it's over there. But it'll come out probably in 3 or 4 months. That one will be there. And so it was fun though, and I'm still working the editing. That the release of the video should be, I'm guessing it'll be next week, probably the end of the week next week, if I can get the editing done here in the next few days. But that's the plan. Try to get the editing done and out so you guys can actually follow along with that one. But they did that one with me, and then they've invited me on a couple more of these barrel picks. So I think those are in the middle of April. I'm going to do a couple more with them. And then I'm working on a couple more with a few other liquor stores. So I don't want to get too far down that path with who or what, because until things kind of firm up, I don't think it's fair to them to kind of promote things that may not happen. But it's one of my goals. One of the other things that has been really interesting over the last few weeks that's developed is I was on a TikTok live, and all of a sudden one of the chats a person came on the chat and was like, hey, do you like Penelope? And I was like, yeah, I love Penelope. I got a whole bunch of it, and I do. I have probably 15 bottles down there of different Penelope versions. And the guy's like, well, I'm with them, and I've been with them a long time. I don't remember exact words, but it basically had been with them forever. And he gave me his name and his number in a chat. And then I have since followed up with him. He's talking about coming up to Fort Wayne and doing a Penelope event here. And so I'm working on that one, and more to come on that. But we'll likely invite some of the ZBar members to that one. So, guys, what else is going on in your guys' world? The chat is super quiet tonight. So what are you guys? What are you sipping on? What are you loving? What are you finding in your hunts?
See, this week, what did I find? I found 2 of the Knob Creek blenders.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Those are good. I've got the blender. It's back there. That was one we were going to talk about later. You opened it already?
I did.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a sweet sipper.
Yeah, it's super sweet, which was their goal. So the mission of that was, and it says it right on the bottle, they were trying to blend just normal Knob Creek barrels together, but to make them into something that was a little bit more sweet than the normal profile. And I think they accomplished it. It's really good.
I found Maker's Mark. I think it's like the Stewards release or Keeper's.
That's the new one. So
Yeah,
the
whichever
Keepers
the new
last
one
year,
is.
Stewards is this year. I have not gotten that one yet.
Yeah, and then the Rio. That's all I've gotten this week.
Dude, that's a lot.
4.
It's a great hunting week.
Yeah, the wife's starting to get irritated.
Yeah, she should. That's
Yeah.
normal for all our wives. They do it to all of us.
Justifiable, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I stuck with the old granddad at Costco. $16.
Yeah, for $17, you can't beat
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah.
great in an old fashioned.
It's
It is
awesome.
good. You know what's interesting? The more I'm sipping on this one, it's getting sharper. Like my tongue is reacting to it in a way that's super interesting. Which I'm not sure I like or dislike. It's just different. It's evolving as I'm drinking it. Which maybe it's 20 years old. You're just putting it in a glass and letting it open up a little bit
Right, yeah.
over 5 or 10 minutes. It's definitely changing. I mean, it's sharper to me now than it was that first few drinks. Drinking Doc Swinson Alter Ego Rye Rum Finished. Henry, I have never heard of that. That sounds freaking amazing. Jeremy, yep, the Old Fitz 7-year I think is excellent. I'm starting to see that show up around town. I've now seen it twice in town.
I still have not seen it.
I saw it. I saw it at Belmont had one, and
Which
I'm trying to think of
Belmont?
the second one.
CVS had it.
Yeah,
CVS.
yeah. So it's starting to show up, guys, and that is exactly what they said would happen. Is it would eventually become a shelfer. So my hope for you guys is that you're going to see it soon. But I've started to see it. Around town, so that's a good sign.
I love the label.
The label is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice bottle.
The 9 years, a beautiful bottle.
It is.
The 7-year bottle is me, but the label's cool.
Oh, what a great question, Zach. I don't know anything about Doc Swinson. So it's a great question. Henry, do you know the answer to that? Is that is still a...
So we're at a disadvantage. We can't see those questions over here.
Hey, Rob,
Can't you see
the
here?
question you had with the Mammoth and Walleye Run, I kind of lean towards Walleye Run. The rye that's in this challenge is probably one of my top 10 favorite bottles.
Yeah, that walleye run
It's
is fantastic.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Mammoth is okay. It's worth buying, but the Walleye Run is, I bought it back up. It's a must-have for me. If you look at the Rye Challenge seedings, it's in there.
So it is still producing. So they are still producing. They're out of Washington, Ferndale, Washington.
I was gonna say,
And
that's what.
yeah, they're still open. They're only open Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays for tours. By the way,
So if you're on the West Coast, you better hurry.
hop in. But so it is still producing, evidently.
Chad is saying that CVS on DuPont Thursdays, and they get a couple a week typically.
Okay.
Yeah, and see, that's the sign. If they're starting to just show up regularly, it's just a matter of time before they start turning into a shelfer. And I think that was their goal. It's just, I think they were surprised at the response, or maybe not surprised. Maybe that's what they wanted. But regardless, I think it's a good sign. You're starting to see it more. Did everybody see all the chaos at Hub and Hill this past today? It was today.
With the 22-year?
Yeah. So they released
No.
They released the 22-year at Heaven Hill today, and they had over 500 people. Was the rumor, and I saw pictures, and I don't know if there's 500 people in the picture, but there's a lot of freaking people in this picture camping out overnight. They started showing up yesterday about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when they started showing up. 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. By the time they opened the doors this morning, there was 500 people supposedly there.
Wow.
And they had a couple hundred bottles. So not everybody got one, but a lot of people. The rumor was it was 400 bottles, but I actually heard that refuted afterwards. So I don't know if it was as many as 400, but it was a big release. So hopefully they'll keep releasing that, and we'll all get a chance at that one without having. Although I do think it's distillery release only, so you may have to camp out for it if you want it.
Well, if we got in the car now.
Now, it's only Saturdays and Tuesdays. Those are the only Tuesdays.
So if we got in the car now, we could be there by Tuesday.
By Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could stay at
Of
our
course, you're-
Airbnb.
Well, and you're going on a trip, so
Yeah.
that's not going to work.
That ain't gonna work this week anyhow.
Speaking of Heaven Hill, I just found out last week that they ran out of the Unity barrels, or the bottles. So the trip down there for the pig, we're supposed to be able to pick up a Unity. So they're gone, so I'm curious what they're going to replace it with.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that is it. Well,
I
maybe
wonder-
it'll be the
Maybe
22.
it'll be the 22.
Dude, wouldn't that be freaking awesome? Let's hope. We can hope. Knock on wood. So, guys, the chat went crazy there for a second, and then it went quiet. So, either it's being freaky, like you guys said, or it's something else. But
I'm a fan. Mammoth.
I am too. I actually think it's good, and I think it's evolving this quick. I can't wait for it to open up a little bit more. Here, let's do
So is
this.
decanting whiskey a thing like decanting wine?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. There are decanters for whiskey for exactly that purpose, to let it open up.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the same exact thing going on with decanting wine. Yep. There you go. You can now see, even though I think I need to bring it
That
up.
helps.
Here, if I do this, it'll be big.
Yeah.
there you go. Now you should be able to see it. All right, we're playing with our technical stuff here, trying to get everything to show up well.
So they're saying the stream's crashing on a couple devices he's trying. Mine's working okay, maybe.
Saw a video of all people camping out. Looked like 100. Yeah. I mean, again, the number I heard was the camping out was 500 people were camping out. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
like trying to golf at Bethpage Black.
Which I know our golf course is about to open, so we're excited about that too. A lot of discussion about golf and how quick we're going to be able to get out on the golf course. It sounds like at least in Chestnut where we play, we're at Chestnut
more
Hills,
weeks,
it's
yeah.
a couple more weeks for that one, but
Yeah.
soon it's closing in on it.
I need to mow my lawn.
Isn't that weird? To
Yeah.
be saying that already?
Yeah. I haven't switched over like all my winter equipment to my summer equipment in my garage. You know, I keep the lawnmowers and everything.
Do you think we're ready? Can we safely switch it over? We should be able to. We're in Indiana, damn it. We're not in
Well,
Minnesota
if it
or
snows
Wisconsin.
again, it's not going to stick around long.
No, I agree.
Because I think last year, didn't we have snow in April?
I think we did. I think it just snowed a little bit, and it was like
No,
a
we
week
got
after
like-
they opened.
We got like 5 inches.
Yeah,
But it melted.
It
within
melted
a day.
like yeah. I think you're right. So we could still have that. I think if you look out at the extended forecast here in Indiana, at least right now, it looks pretty good though for a while.
Yeah, I don't think we're dipping the freezing. For extended
It's the
period.
same box, Zach, as the Heaven Hill 19 or the 90th came in. So it's that same blue box. So I don't think that's wood, but I don't think it's paper either. I mean, I don't know. Go grab that 19 if you want. Where'd Zach go? My Zach.
Which one do you want?
The Heaven Hill 19. That's up there. We'll see what kind of the box is. It's in the exact same box. I mean, it looks exactly the same, Zach. He says boo. It's up there, the blue box. It's right next to the TV. All right, so that first one was a winner. I actually really enjoyed the Hoffman Party Store Cask and Thieves pick. So good job, Cask and Thieves. If any of you guys are on the broadcast, kudos to you. That was excellent. And so here's the type of box it is, Zach. I mean, you've seen this before, but I'll show it to the rest of the people that maybe haven't. Is it? What is? I guess it is kind of paper. It's paper. It's like cardboard, Zach. You were right. It's paper. So, but it's the same exact box. It's just got 22 written on it. All right. So that was that. I like that one. Let's go into the next one. Well, more bandwidth can't hurt. I love it. Floor whiskey until the part Friday, I blame Zach. All right, so we're gonna crank open this. This is the Northern Rye. So it's this exact same mash bill, exact same age, but this one is a Texas Smart one. So this is obviously not the exact same pick. So we'll see how different it is, and we're going to crank this one open next.
So you got this. The first one was from a liquor store in Michigan.
Yep,
This one's from a liquor store in
Michigan as well. It's
okay.
Texas Smart in Michigan. So this is in Kalamazoo. That one is in Portage.
Okay.
Yep. I will pass it over to you. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Everybody's empty. We're drinking fast, guys. This is not a good sign. It's a sign of a drunken event for us potentially tonight. We'll see.
That's why you gotta do super tiny pours.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Adam Locke cannot be reached for comment.
Adam might be on here. Maybe he's lurking in the comment section.
There you go.
Or the chat. I saw him. He was poking at me earlier on a couple things, but. Yeah, you would think so, Epic. I agree with you. You would think that we would have better internet.
I don't think the Google plant in Fort Wayne's
I don't
online.
think it's live yet. No,
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to come on live in actually in April. So it's supposed to come online next month. We'll see if it does, but it's supposed to. All right, so this one doesn't have quite the nose of the other one.
No, it doesn't. And this one is
it this one or that one?
This is the one we're drinking, the Texas Smart one now.
Caramely.
It's caramely, but it's not as robust of a nose. So
No.
it's just it does have caramel notes to it, which is, again, I always find that interesting in ryes when they can get that caramel note out of rye, because ryes don't have that caramel vanilla. That's not their profile usually. So
How long has this been in the barrel?
20 years. Wow. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that-
both of them are
yeah.
20-year-old. Oh, I was going to check that earlier and see if they're sourced. I was curious to see if. Does anybody know if Mammoth is all sourced? It'll say in the back if it's distilled up there or not.
Aged and bottled.
So
It doesn't say where distilled.
is Mammoth rye sourced whiskey? All right, we're going to see right now. We'll see if we can get an answer. So they don't make their own. Yeah, it's all sourced. It's all sourced Canadian rye whiskey. So they're sourcing it from. I wonder if that's why it had the same notes you were picking up from the Whistle Pig.
Yeah.
Because Whistle Pig is all sourced from Alberta, Canada, and then they bring it down. It is. Alberta, Canada is where they get all of it from.
Then
And then they bring it down and they
to Vermont.
And after it's aged like 15 years in Alberta, then they bring it down and they dump it in another barrel. It's a Vermont, and they age it for a year or so in a Vermont oak, which is a tighter oak, and so it gives it a different flavor. Yeah, super interesting, that Whistle Pig world.
That kind of explains why a 20-year-old rye isn't super oaky.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If it was up
It's
there.
not. I mean, they're not getting any of those wild temperature swings that you're getting in, Kentucky or God forbid, Texas. I mean, my gosh. I think it's got a great flavor, though. The palate is it's every bit as good as that other one from a palate perspective.
I think it's better.
Yeah, I really like it.
I mean, the
really
nose
like it.
kind of left me wanting.
Yep.
But tasting it is just a completely different experience.
Yeah, I think it's excellent, guys. So
I'm getting a lot of pepper.
I am pepper.
Yeah.
Pepper, maybe a little cinnamon. There's more spices in this one, but it also has some of those same caramel notes. And I mean, definitely not the same. What'd you call it? A caramel apple. There's not that note of this thing in it, but
More burn.
it's definitely got more hog on the backside. But I almost think that spices. I think this is excellent, guys.
It's like a numbing of the tongue.
Yeah.
What an interesting thing. So these guys, Mammoth is getting these from Canada, 20-year-old barrels, and then they're well, sometimes they're finishing, and neither of these are finished. They're both just straight Canadian whiskey, but it's 20 years old, 140. Oh, Cherry Bounce.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting a little cherry.
Cherry Bounce. What is cherry? Help me
Cherry
understand.
Bounce is like a liqueur that's in Michigan because cherries are a big thing up there.
Huh.
I've got another Mammoth. It's called Cherry Bounce. It's like a bourbon mixed with.
As soon as you said cherry, that's that taste on the backside that I was thinking was the spices and whatnot. It's a cherry note to it. That's
like dark
exactly what it
cherry.
is. Yeah. Super interesting, guys. Wow.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this place.
I am too. We need to do a trip. This sounds like a road trip. Maybe next fall. We'll do a road trip
It'd
up
be
to
a great
Mammoth.
trip. Mix in some golf.
Zach, if you're still on, this sounds like an opportunity for you to come with us. We could get the party van again and head up to Mammoth. That sounds like a wonder spot.
They're right by New Holland too.
Oh.
Yeah. A little bit north of that, but not much. You're right, Grand Rapids. Yeah. Yeah, but you go to New Holland, right? And you're Holland, and that's now you got Walleye Run and now what's interesting,
Dragon's milk.
and Zach, I hope you are on because you were able to get some Dragon's milk. I actually bought my first Dragon's milk from you, from your store, Barrel Proof Liquors. And I was super impressed with that. I still have that bottle back here, and I'll buy another bottle when that one empties out. Now, it's just a different flavor to it. It's totally different, but I liked it. I think it's a great flavor. And if you like somebody that's looking for something a little different and not overpowering from a whiskey perspective, it's excellent. I think it's wonderful. Nope, Zach's coming. Look out.
Zach Attack is back.
Zach Attack is back. All right, so Frickworks is, I want to try the Hogsworth that was put out by Whistle Pig adjacent distillery. Dude, Frickworks, I want to try that as well. I've not tried it, nor have I seen it, so I don't know what that one is.
I wonder if you could
We
even,
have to grab a mayor. Oh my God, Zach's throwing names at me. I don't know what the hell they are, but we're gonna find out together. All right, we're gonna look that one up, Zach.
Yeah.
The
No,
mayor
I tried that one and then
Pingree.
but
Mayor
this one's around as well.
Pingree. You know what that one is?
I believe it's a bourbon.
Yep.
I'm sure it is. But Mayor
You've also got,
Pingree.
if you're going up to Holland and Grand Rapids, you can go to Midland and hit Evernorth. I mean, I don't know if Zach could get Evernorth down in Indiana.
I don't know. I just think it's what I want to do is just explore what the holdup is. So is that good? I'm seeing it. The Mayor Pingree.
There's one YouTuber I follow. He's got a ton of these on his shelves behind him.
What in the hell? All right, let's do that one too. I'm all in, Zach. That's a heck of a road trip. I think it sounds like a wonderful trip.
There you go. It can be like a ZBar exclusive.
ZBar exclusives. I like that too.
And get on here and pimp bottles. Have to go into Barrel Proof and get them.
That's all right. Zach will sell them for us. I'm sure he'd be excited to sell bottles. Frickworks is like, it's on a high proof website right now and was recommended to me when I was in McKinney, Texas. All right, Frickwork, I got to go back here. The Hogsworth. Okay. All right, I'm super intrigued by it, that your Hogsworth as well.
8 to 11 year MGP. Yeah, that
Change
sounds
that if you
good.
want.
Well, no, this is the only game that's not started.
Guys, I'm all in. I think if nothing else, we have accomplished during this live a hell of a trip up into Michigan to go check out some of their distilleries, which sounds like a wonderful trip. And I love going up in Michigan in the fall. I think it's just unfreaking believable up there in the fall. So to me, that would be my vote. We'll go swing up. We'll hit a bunch of them and see what kind of fun we can bring back.
No.
Mayor Pingree 14-year is one of the best old school MGPs in existence. Dude, now you've got me just totally intrigued. Do you carry that, Zach? I don't think I've ever seen a Mayor Pingree. I'm sure you don't have the 14-year, but I'm looking at the bottle right now. We pulled it up on our other screen, and I am honestly, I don't know that I've ever seen that one in any of my hunts that I've done. So it must be somewhat exclusive to find. Ooh, bottles. Let's see if you can order them. Click here for mail order. We're checking, guys, for you. We'll have all the dirt here in a second.
And I have to say hi to Anna
I need
because she's
Gonzaga
watching
to
in her
win.
bedroom.
Hi, Anna, watching in your bedroom.
Just like.
All right, so we've got an 8-year Mayor Pingree
Yes,
bourbon
I
whiskey
actually do have them losing to Purdue.
and a 6-year. So it's all MGP. Yeah, they don't have anything old, but it does look like you can order this, and they're not very expensive. Made in Michigan. So bottled in Michigan. All right, that's it. That's on our list. We're definitely gonna hit that one as well.
Road trip.
Road trip. Here we come. All right, so I'm a fan of Mammoth. So now when we finish this one, we're gonna pivot over.
Yeah.
Well, we have one more Mammoth to do. So we've done 2 of the 3 Mammoths. There's a second Mammoth or a third Mammoth, a second one from Hoffman's, but a third Mammoth that I have on the bar that is called the Funk. And so the tasting notes on it, when I read the tasting notes, where the dang thing tastes like bubble gum, like strawberry bubble gum. And I'm like, there's no effing way it tastes like strawberry bubble gum. It tastes like strawberry bubble gum. It is the silliest frickin' drink I've ever had, whiskey I've ever had. It's special. So we'll do that one next. We'll get into that one here in a little bit.
What's the song about? Who brought the funk? Or is that?
That is a song, but I don't know who sings that song. Who brought the funk? There's a TikTok guy there's a whiskey guy that gets out and sings to people all the time. I think that's strange, by the way, but he does it. Using the Google machine, I saw the Hogsworth is made by Bacata guys. Okay, good. All right, Frickworks. I'm gonna research that one and see if I can find it. I've never seen it anywhere live.
And for the record, if anybody's looking at my facial reactions, I'm watching a basketball game.
Yeah, there is. We've got Gonzaga and Texas tied up 47-47. Still a lot of time left.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're going back and forth. Did Duke end up losing? Oh, they ended up pulling away and winning that one by a ton. That was a close game. About this pot in the game, Duke they were super close. Just going back and forth with TCU, and then all of a sudden, boom, they must have just pulled away.
Well, I think the TCU coach got a technical call. It just went downhill from there.
Yeah.
So
That's no good.
that was about the time I headed over here, so I didn't really catch it all. It's a long drive from my house to your house.
Yeah. Well, maybe that Zach brought a comment up that we have base got 12 bottles of 15 when first opened. Evernorth needs to find an Indiana distributor. Maybe that is my mission in life, is to start making some contacts with folks like the Bourbon Junkies and see if I can figure out a way to help them enter into the Indiana market, and that'll help you, Zach. So maybe that's not such an odd or weird thing for me to do. Put my mind to making contacts up there with somebody.
They made a comment a couple streams ago that they're like, we can't even keep up with Michigan, let alone expand. They did
Cool. Good
barrel
for them.
drop at Berenstain Liquors. I think
Ben
today.
Steen, yeah. Ben Steen, yeah.
Like
Sold out
18
in, yeah,
minutes.
it was literally, you're exactly right. It was under 30 minutes. It was like 15 minutes. They sold out the entire barrel.
Good for them.
Which
That's
is
awesome.
nuts to think about, guys. Yeah, I my brain is, I don't know. Now we'll try one of those tonight before we're done. It's so good. Yep. I did a pick for Ben Steen this past week. I think on Monday I did a pick with them. They invited me along, and they are another one, found me on a live just like this, and we were chatting with them. And the guy said, "Hey, you want to do a pick with us?" And I did that one at Augusta. So that's the Augusta Weeded, which I was shocked at how good that was, guys. That was really, really good. Now that's all sourced as well, so it's sourced, but it was really excellent bourbon. It is bourbon, yeah. Oh.
So what's everybody changed to for their drinking?
Ooh, what a good question. And I haven't, you know what else? I have not done, I need to do this, Jeremy, and then I'll let you can say whatever you want after that. But I have not done our model. Guys, we have to do that at least every half hour, 45 minutes of a broadcast, and we're almost an hour and a half over an hour into this thing. Although the first half hour doesn't count because I think we were struggling with audio and everything else.
Well, we were learning.
We were learning together. So again, our motto is we sip together, we learn together, and damn it, we have a ton of fun together. That's what our whole channel's about. If it sounds good to you, please hit the subscribe button. That's what helps this thing grow. The channel grows because folks like you are invested in us. The other thing is hitting the like button. As odd as that sounds, when you hit that like button and the subscribe button, you're driving more people. You're telling YouTube, hey, this is a quality channel, and they'll drive more people to this live. So, and the more people get on the live, the better the live goes. I mean, this has been a great live. You guys have been wonderful, but the live is absolutely way better when you get a bunch of people on here and they're all kind of communicating. So if you have not already subscribed or hit that like button, please hit it now. I mean, that's this is the moment. So what were you saying?
I don't remember. I was just going to tell everybody to like and subscribe.
Zach just give us a big something. Oh, that's awesome.
I did hear
What are they doing?
another podcast today that the whole Green River
Texas Big
stuff
Sound,
that's
that's
going
right.
on.
Yeah,
Where
what
they
is
let
that all?
go. They let the distiller go.
Distiller,
head
yeah,
distiller.
and like half their staff too.
Yeah,
That was a bad call.
he's going to be a consultant.
Okay.
He's got the experience to do it, but it didn't sound like it was his choice. It sounds like they, I think it was Bardstown owns them, and they want to do all the bottling in Bardstown, so they moved that there. It seemed like,
Makes sense.
which
Which is so big. I mean, operationally.
and he said it's state of the art bottling.
Yeah, it is. We just did a tour of it. Yeah.
in a lot of redundant positions, it seems like. So, I mean, it sucks, but if there's a downturn, you've got to cut costs somewhere, and it seems like the workforce is always the first one to get hit.
Yeah, I know. I just hate hearing it because Green River is one of those that, if you want to talk about somebody that had a good 2025, I can't think of a distillery that had a better 2025 than Green River. I mean, they really did some amazing things. They won some great awards, and they were getting a lot of traction. And I just hate to see that they're falling backwards right now. But hopefully they'll stabilize and it'll turn out fine. I mean, if you think about it, Old Forester was the first one that they shut down all of their distilling for a whole quarter. I think it was third or fourth quarter of 24. I think it was. They shut down their distilling first. Now it was 25. But now you got Jim Beam saying all of 2026 they're shutting down their distilling. This big with Green River. Plus, I think they're up to like 14 different distilleries that have now filed bankruptcy. We could pull that up if people are curious about who they are. But it has been. It's been a rocky last 12 months. And so I don't blame any distiller for kind of pausing for a little bit and kind of trying to figure out which way things are headed. But I don't see any change in the industry overall from the folks that are truly invested in the industry. And I see people like Zach and your friends that are getting into bourbon. I mean, you guys are into it. You've got a bunch of buddies that are into bourbon now, right?
Yeah. Hopefully it just gets cheaper.
Well, in theory, right? But, I mean, think of the production process for bourbon, right? I mean, it's not like you make it and sell it.
No,
You
it's
make
years.
It sits, and then then you market it.
Yeah.
It's not a simple business, I don't think.
No. And the other thing is
Demand forecasting is going to be very
oh my gosh. But don't ever lose the fact that if there's a really cool chart that I saw from 2019 to 2025 of what happened with the amount of barrels that were being filled. And it is nuts. It's like literally a doubling effect in 5 years from where it was in 2019, what they were filling, to where they were at the end of 2024. That's we're really just right-sizing our way back to where we were in 2019.
Right. Well,
which isn't a bad thing for the industry overall. It's just, there's probably a little bit of a glut of people trying to seize on what they thought was a bubble that was never going to burst, and just like everything, it bursts eventually.
Well, and could there be an opportunity for longer aging, more complex
it's going to happen.
juice?
It's going to happen.
Yeah. So, like when he's a grandfather, Zach is a grandfather. This guy right here.
That's a long time.
Exactly.
Maybe.
That's my point.
Maybe not.
Grandfather?
There could be some very interesting barrels, and we'll be drinking out of a straw because we won't have our teeth.
It's all right. Hopefully, we'll be drinking really interesting barrel
Yeah.
at that time. But
I think the next couple years are going to be really big for NDPs.
yeah,
Because these big producers are going to have a glut of barrels that they're going to be able to go in. Like Evernorth will be able to go in and just cherry pick.
So,
They want.
Jeremy, for those of us who may not know what NDP means, maybe explain that one.
Non-distilling producer.
Okay.
Basically, someone who will, like Evernorth. I'm very familiar with Evernorth. They buy stuff from Barton, I believe. They buy a lot of stuff from Green River, and they'll go down and they'll just pick barrels that they want, or they will contract distill and say, okay, Green River, we want 50 barrels with this mash bill. You're going to store them for 6 years. Then we're going to look
So
at
it's
them.
contract distilling.
Yeah,
basically.
contract distilling.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So Old Carter kind of does that, right?
Old Carter's absolutely a non-distilled producer.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
I will tell you, I think it's half the brands, if not 3/4 of the brands. That's what they are. Now,
Okay.
a lot of them are pivoting where they're starting to, or they did start 4 or 5 years ago, to put stuff into barrels themselves. But most of their stuff still isn't ready. Augusta's that way. Augusta
Yeah.
doesn't have anything that's ready. Everything you're drinking from Augusta is a sourced whiskey. Willet, pretty much everything you drink from Willet is a sourced whiskey. They are putting their own stuff in, so they absolutely have stuff that is their own. But most of the family estate stuff is all sourced.
So their core competence is going to be really more around the blending and the
Blending and the tasting and
finishing.
and picking the right one. Yeah.
yeah.
Sagamore most of their stuff is contract distilled.
Yes,
it's
it all is.
like 10 years and older.
Yes.
If it's less,
you're
like
right,
the
you're
9-year and newer is their juice. It may have a little bit of MGP in it, but typically it's going to be theirs less than 9. Like the 10-year, I believe, is the last year that everything is sourced.
Yep. Who's gonna go back? It's not letting me go
I'll
back.
try this again.
Yeah,
I
it's so
did not-
hard.
I didn't get strawberry bubble gum. I remember I got dirty gym socks.
That's the smell.
Well,
Yeah,
don't put that thought
Absolutely,
in
no,
my
it's the
head.
smell. You need it in your head because you're going to smell it and you're going to be like, "I'm not drinking this the way it smells." But
Yeah, we'll do a
the flavors
small
are.
pour.
It's okay.
I'll pour.
Well, you got to wait till you're done with the
Yeah, I know.
mix.
Like if my mom's watching, it smells like my hockey bag.
If your mom's watching, I hope your mom is watching.
I
That'd be
sent her
awesome.
the link. I don't know if she's
Oh
watching.
yeah, I smell that. Oh God.
So we are drinking right now the Funk, which you can still get at. I don't know if Hoffman still has it, but they had it last time I was in there, and I bought one of these because it is the most interesting. And he really is excited about this one, by the way. It's so different, and it is Abby, but it is so different, and it is absolutely. If somebody comes to your bar and says, "Let me taste something different," this is different. It is absolutely different. Now it's a single barrel, but it is funky, and it's got a special grain that gives us this funk. So there's a very special grain in it.
It's the blue cheese bourbon.
It is blue cheese bourbon a little bit here. I wish I could pull the tasting notes up for you guys because the tasting notes are absolutely hilarious.
I could probably
You have them? Yeah, it's on my video. If nothing else, you can get it off
I mean,
the video.
and I love blue cheese.
So we're at 118 proof,
Does not taste
and it's a
like blue cheese.
4-grain northern whiskey.
Doesn't taste like blue cheese.
So 4-grain northern whiskey,
Okay, it's opening up a little bit.
50% Wheeler rye, 30% yellow corn, 10% white wheat, and 10% malted barley, 2-row barley. I don't know what 2-row barley means, but that's what it is. So it is super interesting, absolutely freaking crazy from a taste perspective. But let's dive into it.
And it's the only barrel ever made with that mash bill.
It is, yeah.
Okay, so
And it smells just
All right.
so funky.
I'm on my third one now. I'm starting to smell some of that bubble gum.
Nice. I never got it on the nose, but you'll get it on the tongue. It's in the mid palate where it hits you in the tongue. And at first taste is not that, but as it hits your mid palate, it's there. I am a little bit getting it on the smell this time, which is so funny. All right, you guys probably think we're completely crazy.
Tastes a lot better than it smells.
Jeff Sather. Jeff's not feeling well. He'd be here with us tonight. So Jeff is on. Jeff is obviously a regular on the channel, so he is a ZBar Bourbon Club member.
Where's his sub?
This is a good question. We used to have multiple subs from him.
Yeah.
We're playing
Jeff?
shorthanded. Thanks.
Yeah, you're
Appreciate it.
dropping the ball. Where's Tyler? Where's Jake?
It is so interesting tasting. It is so freaking interesting. Now, it is sweeter than I remember it in the last time I drank it. On the back side.
Tastes so bad.
Zach's not a fan.
I tried it again.
You're still not a fan?
No.
You know, it's
I actually like it. I think
not-
it's super
yeah.
interesting. My wife hates it. She thinks it's not good.
Steve. I'm with you. I
Tastes musty. I don't know how to describe
Mm-hmm.
a
It
musty
does.
taste, but
It
Like
does.
mothballs.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what
Gym
mothballs.
socks and mothballs.
Gym
Well, then-
socks and mothballs.
Sather should be here to verify that. Right?
We should not write tasting notes. I don't think for at least you shouldn't put those tasting notes down for anything.
For this,
That's this one here. It's this one.
oh, is that one?
Yeah, it's the funk.
It's the funk.
Well, but I think they recognize it's different and they own up to it by labeling.
They call it the funk. And he even said when he said the reason I have these tasting notes on here is because it is so different that he wants people going in with their eyes wide open. He doesn't want people thinking this is going to be a traditional bourbon because it is anything but a traditional bourbon.
What's white wheat? Is that what makes the taste different, or is it the Second row.
I actually
barley.
thought it was the first one. What's the first?
Wheeling Rye?
Yeah, the Wheeling Rye.
Wheeling
He had
Rye.
me actually smell he had some of whatever it was that gave it that smell. You could smell it just from that rye. He had a little baggie of it, and I was like, oh my god, it absolutely is giving it that funk smell.
But
I
all
think
the-
it's that one.
It's
all
not
the
the
grains are
corn.
Michigan, I believe.
They are all 4 of them are Michigan grown grains.
Yellow corn's Michigan grown grain.
Well, I'm sure they have yellow corn. Everybody
Yeah.
has yellow corn. So, yeah.
I dated a girl from Michigan. She was kind of crazy. This kind of reminds me of her.
We're having a throwback to your crazy ex-girlfriend. Love it.
It's a long time ago.
Oh. I actually like it, guys. Jeff, so I think it's better than I remember it last time. I have not revisited this since the last time that I drank it, probably with you, which was weeks ago. And I actually think it's way better than
Actually, I think
I
it was
remember.
Tuesday. I'm just kidding.
it was not Tuesday. It was definitely not Tuesday.
I do need something to clear my palate after that.
All right,
Right.
dive down. You gotta, or send Zach. Send the chaser.
No, I can do it myself. Anybody else need anything? I think
good.
I need a Sprite.
Sprite. There's nothing wrong with a Sprite.
Getting away from the alcohol. Just
So, guys, what else do you guys want to go through tonight? We have a whole bunch more bottles. I have maybe one of the most interesting stories to tell you, and I think I've shared it with this group before, with the YouTube audience. But we actually, I bought a Opal, 20-year Opal from, which is a Widow Jane product, from the distillery when I was out there this fall. And we opened it actually with Zach on a trip down to do a barrel pick for 1792, which is still one of the best experiences I've had in the bourbon world, period, by the way. So Zach, if you're still on, thank you. That was a hell of an experience. There's a video up on that, so if you haven't seen that, it's worth looking at the video. It was so much fun, and I'm super thankful for Zach to take me on that barrel pick. But during that, we opened that Opal up, and we drank some of it on that drive. Well, it was so good. And what's funny is the 1792 guy that gave us the tour, he jumped in the van with us and went over to the experimental warehouse, and on the drive over there, he got to taste some of it. He says it's the best bourbon he's ever had. He was like, that's the best thing I've ever tasted. And so, of course, I came back and wanted everybody to taste it. Well, the thing lasted less than a month and it was gone. The whole freaking $500 bottle that I got was gone. And so, again, on the live, I was venting about this Opal that I had, I loved it, and now it's gone, and I probably won't be able to get another one. And sure as heck, a member of my TikTok community came back and said, and about a week later, messaged me and said, I found one at a liquor store near me. And so I ended up getting a Opal. He sent it to me. I got it in the mail last Wednesday, and I got an Opal 20-year Widow Jane. Haven't opened it yet, guys, but it just showed up. You want to grab it for me? It's right back here.
Yep.
And so I just got that thing, and look at Sather. Nothing in the hockey bag smells good. You are right, Jeff. But here's that thing. So, guys, if you've never seen this bottle, it's one of the prettiest bottles that I've ever had. It comes in this really, really cool case. I'm not going to get too crazy holding it up, but it comes in a really, really pretty case. 20 years old. It is just absolutely gorgeous. It's finished in Mizunara casks, which is a Japanese wood, and it is so freaking good. In fact, I'm still on a chase trying to find other Mizunara finish that I love. Found one Dark Arts that was Mizunara finish that I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Still not on the same caliber as this. It's 20-year juice in here, and I think it's 20-year Heaven Hill juice, because Heaven Hill bought them, and then this came out shortly after Heaven Hill bought them. Heaven Hill bought them in 2022. This came out in 2024. And so my guess is it's Heaven Hill 20-year-old juice in here, finished in Mizunara, which is unbelievable if you think about it. People are camping out. 500 people are camping out at Heaven Hill for a bottle of 22-year-old juice. I may have a 20-year-old right here that a subscriber picked up for me, which is so freaking cool. So Zach, you want to put that way over there?
Yep.
So when you open up that box, it should play like
Ta-da!
yeah.
Yeah, we should. I agree. All right, J-Ram, gotta bounce. Nebraska and Vanderbilt. Go get them. Hopefully we're still on when you come back. I doubt it, but it's possible. Never know.
They're doing batches of these? So this is batch 4?
I don't know. Does it say it's batch 4?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting, Zach. I'll have to research that. I thought it was only one batch on it.
Yeah, this is batch number 4, bottle 1,219.
Huh. Interesting.
It's a 2024 release, but I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if they just had 4 different batches in 24. That must have been what it is. I don't. Zach's probably gone, but Zach Carper is the first person that offered me one of those. Was in 2024. He offered me one of those at the liquor store. It wasn't him personally, but it was one of the staff members. Offered me that they had gotten it, and they're like, "Hey, you want this?" And I was like, $500. I don't know what it is. No, and I passed. And I'm sure it sold pretty quickly. And then the next time I got a chance to buy it was at the distillery. So pretty cool. And that was just last October. I bought that.
Are you not opening it until a special occasion?
Yeah,
again?
that'll be a special occasion bottle. I mean, we've already opened it once, so I mean, we've already gone through one of them, but we'll open it. I mean, there's nothing on this bar, guys. I have 675 bottles on the bar. There's nothing on the bar that's off limits, and they're about to yell King of Kentucky, and they always do, but that'll get open for some special occasion, I promise. It's just got to find the right opportunity, but everything on this bar will
First
eventually get
grandchild,
open.
no pressure, Zach.
Exactly right. First grandchild.
We
First
get
great grandchild.
13 likes is all we need, and we'll open the King of Kentucky.
We're there.
13.
No, we won't.
I think it might need to be 1,300.
King of Kentucky was delivered Tuesday in Fort Wayne.
Really? Where'd you see it, or who got it?
A buddy I work with, his neighbor delivers, and he's like, "Yeah, we delivered it and dropped it off." He wouldn't tell me exactly where, but he said it is in Fort Wayne and up north.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I have not seen the King of Kentucky anywhere yet in Indiana. I was late getting one in Kentucky. I was down there and I heard it showed up at a Kroger of all stupid places, and so I ran to the Kroger and it was gone by the time I got there. But I have not heard it in Indiana at all. So I would love to find that thing. Now, what's interesting, have you heard some of the reviews on it though? It's not getting great reviews. The 12-year, it's getting very mixed. Like, it's just not worth the price they're trying to charge for
The
it.
small batch?
Yeah.
Well, it's weird because I think it's Michigan. I think they were talking about it on Bourbon Junkies. Like the King of Kentucky shows up for like $250, but the small batch was listed as $400. And they're like, I've seen people rate them side by side, but the mash bills are different.
Yeah.
So I don't see how you can
That's
call
not
it
right, yeah.
something when it's a small batch and the mash bills are different. You might as well just label it something else.
Saying Gonzaga's been overrated all year.
I agree. Jeff, thank you for calling out the Gophers win. That's probably the only win. That's probably the only national champion they have, would be my guess. They're down a little bit this year. They didn't have a great year in wrestling. So I'm actually proud of you watching wrestling, though. It's awesome.
I thought he was commenting on how rough basketball was.
Well, I think he's given up after his Wisconsin team lost. So those
was
of you that don't know,
tough.
he's a big Wisconsin fan, and Wisconsin went down in the first round, and he was a little distraught after that one. Sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, Ohio State didn't fare much better.
Lost so bad it made him sick.
Ooh, T. Falke, nice. Opening up the 13. I love it. T. Falke, I always forget. Are you the Fort Wayne guy? Are you the Fort Wayne? And I've probably asked you that 100 times. If you're the Fort Wayne guy, we got to get you down here to one of these broadcasts, just like Jeremy here. Jeremy's now done. I think you're on 3 or 4. You've done now.
Something like that.
Second
We
time
need to
last
get you
year.
down here. So let me know. We'll get you. We'll get you in. I think that would be fun. And you may not be from Fort Wayne. I don't remember, but
We have an airport though. So
Yes,
you
we
could be
do.
from Fort Wayne.
and we have interstate, so you can even drive here potentially.
2 interstates, technically.
Or I guess the 4. And the, well, that's way north, but yeah,
Yeah, but that's major thoroughfare.
it is. What'd you think of the Baker 13, T. Falke? I actually think that one gets so little like love, and it is absolutely a great bottle, and it never gets secondary pricing, so you can get it on secondary for pretty much MSRP, and it is really, really good.
Plus, those are single barrels, right?
T. Scott, T. Scott, we definitely have to get you in here. I agree. We want to get you in here. All you guys, you just message me. Again, my email address if you're ever wanting to come down. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be a big moment either. I think the first time Jeremy came, it was just, we literally, some evening, I invited him over and we had a drink or two. That was it. There was no lives, there was no broadcast. It was just kind of sit down, have a drink, chat for a little while, and we enjoyed it. Both of us enjoyed it. But my email address is ZBar Bourbon, so ZBar Bourbon @gmail.com. So ZBar Bourbon @gmail.com. And I'd love to have more people, especially those folks that are from Fort Wayne. I think that sounds like a wonderful time. In fact, what I'd love to start doing is finding an opportunity to maybe do some bottle shares. I think that would be just so cool. Have you guys bring a bottle and I'll share. I got 675 of them to share. But I think that would be how much fun would that be just to kind of hang out here? And
A lot of fun.
yeah, I think that would be
Well,
really,
especially
really
as the weather gets nice, you're hanging out on the patio, or we could, have a cigar.
Have a cigar or two. Yeah, the weather is where they're there. T. Felke, so your son is at Ball State. My son just graduated from Ball State 2 years ago. Year ago. So Zach is a Ball State grad. He swam at Ball State.
That guy.
I used to go to Sweet Spot. They have a pretty good bourbon selection there. Pretty reasonably priced.
At where?
Sweet Spot.
I don't
The
know what
Ring.
that one is.
The indoor sim over on Hobson.
Oh yeah. Okay, yes. We've talked about that place before. I've not been there yet. I played golf today. I actually played at Parkview Fieldhouse today. I played indoor golf. It was nice enough. I should have played outdoors, but we're
does
still
that
wrapping
really
it up.
count?
Eagle Glen is open.
I know Eagle Glen,
Brookwood is.
Brookwood's open. There's
Cherry
actually
Hill
a
and
few
Autumn
of them
Ridge
that
are open.
Are they
Yeah.
both open?
Yeah.
That is annoying.
I mean, they're all technically open if you're not afraid to get kicked off.
Well, you won't get kicked off out here. You can play. There's just no pins.
Right.
So.
Well,
Is there holes?
yeah.
Ooh, T. Scott, I would love you to bring a character. Let's try to coordinate this. I'm gone for the next couple weeks. In fact, it's going to be. You will notice a slowdown in the pace of releases of videos. We're going to still have some. We'll probably have three or so every week would be my guess. Videos that'll be releasing for the next 2 weeks. But I'm gone. I'm going on vacation, which we should talk about that. It'll be kind of a fun little trip. It's a goofy trip, by the way. And it will result in some content. So we are doing a trip. The first part of my trip is I take off on Monday, and I drive Monday and Tuesday down to Sarasota, Florida, which is a hell of a drive. My wife and I are doing that. Steph and I are doing that drive. When we get to Sarasota, we're going to stay with some friends of ours that live down in Sarasota. They used to be Fort Wayners. And spend 2 days with them. And then we're picking our son up, who is flying in, other son. Not the son, but the son, the other
Younger
son.
son.
The younger son.
Worse son. Yeah.
He's not the worst son. But we're picking him up at the airport, and then we're going on a cruise. So we're going to get on a boat for 3 days. And we're going to tour around on the Caribbean for 3 days on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship. And then when we get off that, I'm going over to Fort Myers, and I'm hunting 2 stores in Fort Myers. So there's 2 different stores that a friend of mine that lives in Fort Myers has set up for us to hunt. Those should be coming out in probably early April, middle April.
Matt's a ZBar Bourbon Club member.
He is an absolute ZBar. He may be watching this, although he's at an event this week with a bunch of his buddies watching the game. So I bet they're watching the game.
Ah.
And Matt is absolutely who's the person I'm going to visit. And then I'm driving with Jeff Sather. Actually, I'm meeting him, but I'm driving to Augusta, and I'm going to the Augusta National to watch the women's amateur, which is the week before the Masters. And so I got tickets. Jeff's family got me tickets, and we're going to go watch the women's amateur, which should be a blast. But they're also he's been on one of the couple of videos here. Jake is I think it's Jeff's nephew-in-law. Okay. Jake has 3 liquor stores that we're going to do in Georgia, in Augusta.
Yeah.
So that's 5 liquor stores that I'll hunt during this trip.
Well,
So I can't wait.
Jake's a firefighter. His captain, I think, is going to.
He's going to come with us, which should be a hoot. Yeah, to have somebody with us. So it's going to be fun.
I will be going live on Thursday.
What are you going live for?
I don't know.
Oh, do it. Go live. I want you to. It sounds awesome.
Let's see which bottles I can open to get a reaction out of my dad.
We're opening King of Kentucky Thursday.
Yeah. Exactly. Here's my cell phone number.
It's awesome. We'll be playing video games on the live. There will be nothing about that.
No, there's a different platform for that. Isn't there? Is it Twitch or I don't know.
Well, T. Scott, I am all excited for you to bring Rare Character, and let's try to coordinate that with T. Falke and T. Scott and Bucknut here, and we'll get a bunch of members over. We'll have a good time. That sounds like a wonderful opportunity. You know what we should do is see if we can get some more traction in the Fort Wayne bourbon community and do something with them. Because
I posted this in there, so we'll see. I'm not sure how many people watching.
to come do a bottle share, that has nothing to do with his lives and everything else. Just to kind of get some of them people to engage with us. I've tried desperately to get them to engage with us, and for whatever reason, they're not. It's weird.
So how is a bottle share structured?
So everybody brings a bottle.
Okay.
And then you just share. I mean, it's not more complex
It's
than
like
that.
a potluck with bourbon.
It's a potluck with bourbon, but it's small pours, and you just kind of sample each other's bottles, but it's just a great time, and you sit around and visit. And I mean, all the cameras and lights and everything, we put those away. That doesn't fit for most bottle shares, I don't think. Although maybe we'll figure out a way to do one on camera eventually. But I think our first couple we would do just get people together and have fun.
Say they're just excluded me from the bottle share.
Why?
He said no sketchy
people allowed except neighbors. Jeff, we do bottle shares all the time. We at least share all these bottles
Yeah, we
all the
just share
time.
your bottles.
Exactly right.
That's really not fair.
All right, so the Funk was of the three. This is a good test. If you had to rank the three, which order do you put them in?
1, 2, and 3.
So the first one's the best.
Them, yep.
Second one, so Hoffman's
it's
first, Texas Mart second, the Funk third for you.
Yeah, and I think that Hoffman's was considerably better than number 2, and number 2 was considerably better than 3.
All right. How about you?
I concur with Jeremy. I don't know if I would say they were considerably better between 1 and 2, but definitely between 2 and 3.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Zach, how about you?
I would say the same, but these are definitely closer
Yeah.
than that. It's literally this.
Yeah, I would put,
he's visualizing right here.
yeah,
Probably
like
can't see it on
ABD.
camera. But yeah.
I would tell you guys that for me, I think I'd almost put 1 and 2 at a tie. I might give Hoffman just a hair. It's only because the nose was better, but I actually think the palates were really similar on 1 and 2. 3, the Funk is definitely a distant third.
This one
it
was
is.
hotter. This one, which is higher proof in hazmat, but not much.
Marginal.
2,
but,
yeah.
But it was
2 points.
it was definitely hotter on the tongue when you
Yeah.
in the initial bite.
That's the difference to me, is the heat.
Yeah.
The first one did not drink like the proof. The second one drank like the proof, to me.
Yeah. I agree.
And the third one's one if you just want to have it. It's like if you have a bottle of Malort on your bar.
Lord.
You got to have it because it's different. There's
It is
nothing
different.
like it.
It is different.
It's an experience in your mouth.
It's not a great experience,
Pause.
but it's an experience. It is an experience. We have a bunch of those bottles. Right? I don't have Malort. That is not what I have on the bar. I'm not trying to hint to anybody to get me one, because a lot of times I say shit like that and then the stuff shows up, and I'm like, I do not need Malort on the bar. I've tasted it a number of times, and I don't need it on a bar.
Do you have any mellow corn on your bar here?
There might be mellow corn up there. I think there is mellow corn up there. I don't know where it is, but I think I do have one. I think
see
somebody
that.
bought one
Bright
for
yellow,
me.
yeah.
I think someone bought one. It might be underneath. I don't think it's up. I think
Okay.
it's underneath.
He's hiding that.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go back. You guys have slowed down a little bit. Jeremy's doing good with me. He's staying with me.
No, Zach and I poured something else.
Oh, did you? What'd you guys do?
I'll tell you later.
You did not do that.
Open
did
the
you?
opal.
You guys are bad eggs.
It's sitting right here. Why was it sitting right there?
Because we were showing it.
It works.
I'm glad you did. It's an excellent pour. It is so good.
Yeah, it really is. It's almost like there's no alcohol in it.
I should have
Really?
cleaned out my glass. I'm getting a smell of foot.
Smell the foot.
That's the blue cheese.
Where did the fuck go?
It's over here.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put them down so we don't end up burying the bottles.
I'm just saying, there's people that are really into feet. They're gonna love that bottle.
Yeah, if you're a foot person, you have found your bourbon. I'd say it's a rye, I think.
I'm gonna withhold comment because
All right, so we're moving to next. These are the Evernorths. We've talked about these a little bit. So these are both bourbons. They're bourbon whiskeys. One is finished in a maple burley barrels, and the other one is finished in Amburana. So, and again, so I don't know if you guys know much about these. Tell me if you do. Do you guys know who Evernorth is? Let me know in the chat. Are you Evernorth fans? Do you understand where they kind of came from?
If you're on the bourbon community on YouTube, it's the Bourbon Junkies.
Yep. Chat's gone quiet on us. We've gone quiet and chat.
well, we've got a close basketball game. Maybe everybody's focused.
Everybody's watching the basketball game. It is 32 seconds left of the game. I don't blame
Yeah,
them.
we got-
That would be the decision.
This is an upset watch game. And then, assuming our Boilermakers get past Miami, we play
this is
the
who
winner
they
of this
play?
game. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So Texas sounds good for you guys, for the Boilermakers.
Well,
So this bottle,
I'm done making
the Maple Burley,
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, that's the one that you grabbed me a backup when you're up there.
All right, so should we start with that one? Let's start with that one.
It's not open.
We'll open it. So I'm not seeing much for chat. Oh, there's April Merlet is Oasis pick. One of the one from Hoffman. It is.
Yes.
It is T. Scott. So this is the Hoffman pick. You got it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
That was
and
out.
Texas just put a 3. Oh no, just a 2. Or
No,
is
it was a 3.
It's a 3. They're
three.
up by 4. Oh,
And
they're
they
going to
just
win the game.
rebounded, yeah.
They're going to win the game.
That's big.
Wow, Texas just won the game. So if you guys are not watching, or if you're like me, I have not in a bracket or anything else. I don't know that I care,
Yeah,
but
this is the first time I've not done bracket in years.
yeah, I was totally not interested this year. Texas
That's
just upset
tragic.
them. That's huge. So that's good. Unless it's on your bracket, then it's not huge for you.
The only bracket I'm worried about is the Rye Challenge bracket.
Way to land
With
the
you.
plane.
I'm with you.
Good job, Jeremy.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna do this is the maple burley barrel finishing from bourbon whiskey from Evernorth. And so again, I started telling this story. Let me finish that before we open it. So Evernorth is they're YouTubers. So it is the Bourbon Junkies. That's who they are. They started doing a lot of barrel picks. Through their course of doing their barrel picks, they started to develop a lot of relationships in the industry. Those relationships in the industry blossomed into them being able to source their own barrels. And so, and the stories that I've heard is they would literally sell out a barrel of their picks because they have a palate that people embrace and enjoy. They were able to sell their most of their barrels out within many times just hours or days. And so once they got to that spot, they started to say, well, let's do more of this and then blend it ourselves and finish it in different things. And they've really created a whole brand around this. I don't think they've been around for more than a couple of years, though, right? I mean, Bourbon Junkies have been, but the Evernorth is just like a couple of years old.
I think it's 4 or 5.
Is it that old?
Maybe.
Yeah, look that up because I'm curious about how long they've really been open. But I think that's the coolest story ever. You know, is that a dream of mine? It's really not to do our channel and turn it into that. But I would love to get a little more active in the barrel picking world. I've been pretty active already, but I'd like to get more active in that world and see where it leads to.
My buddy.
Yeah, T. Scott, I saw that at Benstein Liquors drop, and it sold out in literally minutes today.
Yeah, it's saying early 2024, so it is only a couple of years.
That's what I thought when I had researched them once before. Is they've literally been around just for a very short period of time. We'll go you first. So we're going to do 2 of these tonight. We'll do the first one. We'll do is the maple burley, and then we'll dive in. And no Merlot. I'm with you on that, Jeff. Oh, sorry.
It smells so good.
It does. All right, let's go in for a nose and see what we think. Oh my gosh, it smells like freaking caramel heaven.
It's like a
And vanilla.
maple caramel cream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow! This is reminiscent of the first round of the Weeded Challenge, almost.
Oh yeah, very much that weeded challenge type vibe to it.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I think this one's Green River.
Oh really?
I think so.
So do they tell you who
Well,
it
that
is?
would make sense.
No, but like you can look at the mash bills.
Oh, I gotcha.
And-
That would make sense.
No, this one's Sagamore.
Okay.
This isn't Green River. This is Sagamore.
What's crazy is how big their reach is into different distilleries they're able to source from. That's what makes them
Oh.
special.
One bottle.
Yeah, I was gonna
Drinking
say
that one.
this is the
This
is the
one's
bottom.
Sagamore, same Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one's the Green River.
I think it's so cool, man. I'm so proud of them, and I think that what they've done is so interesting and cool, and kudos to them. So, all right, let's go in for a taste, though, guys. Cheers to you guys out there. Let us know what you're drinking. I haven't heard much from you guys about what you're drinking tonight. I feel like I'm like 4 up on all of you, so let us know.
I'm 10 up on.
Oh my God, that is crazy. It is so sweet.
Oh my!
Wow. What's the proof on that thing? 122. Looks like, right? 122 proof. Wow. And they put the mash bill in the back?
Smooth.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
75% corn, 21% rye, and whatever's left in malted barley. 94. Yep. That is awesome. Great question, Jeff. So Jeff is asking what's the next round of the Rye Madness. So Zach was editing today, so we have all of the first round
Oh, you're getting
done,
roped into that.
and he was editing today. And you were working on which one were you editing today?
The
Whistle Pig?
Whistle Pig and New Riff.
New Riff. So Whistle Pig against New Riff. We won't steal it from you because that's going to come out later this week. So you'll be able to watch it with it later this week. It's a hell of a battle, though. Really, really good battle. All of the first round is taped. I'm going to warn you, if anybody that's on this with us, you can see the bottles that are up here. I've filmed the other direction, so we're facing back towards the bar. And I put the bottles, they're basically where they are right now. They're huge on the screen because they're really close to the camera, and they're blocking people's faces. So I apologize. It's silly looking, but I'm not going to reshoot them.
We only blocked out the ugly people.
Did you move it to the side?
I was blocked off twice.
It was that.
That was for your benefit.
But those are hell of a matchup. And so, Jeff, to answer your question about what are the other matchups, so already published is Willet 11 Year versus 1776, and Willet 11 Year beat 1776. The second one was Angel's Envy against Old Pepper Rye, and in an upset, I think, even though they're seated really close to each other, Angel's Envy won that one. I tell you what, I thought that Old Pepper Rye was so effing good. That was from, it was a single barrel from Texas Mart. So good. You get up to Texas Mart, buy that thing. It has got some crazy citrus notes that are unbelievable. And then the next one is, or then the next one out after that one is Heaven Hill Grain to Glass. That'll come out Wednesday against Walleye Run. So that's a 5 versus 12 seed.
Ooh, that's a
classic matchup, and I will warn you, it is absolutely a hell of a battle and worth watching. If all of them so far that I've said, that's the one you should watch.
with all deference to our good friend Jeff Sather.
Yes.
That is the classic 5-12 matchup. Yeah.
And then we just mentioned New Riff and Whistle Pig. That one will come out, I think it's Sunday that one comes out. Then Old Carter against Sazerac. That's a 2 versus 15. And that one, Old Carter, is so damn good. I'm telling you.
That was like Purdue beating
Yeah.
Queens.
Queens.
Yeah.
It was a beatdown, I agree. Then the next one after that is Old Forester Single Barrel against Redwood Empire Emerald. That's a 7 versus 10 seed. That's another really good matchup.
Yeah.
Unbelievably, 2 really solid ones. Then the the number 6 seed Sagamore 10-year against the 11 seed Rare Breed rye. So Rare Breed is a great brand by Wild Turkey. Sagamore 10-year against that one. And then the last of the first round is Michter's 10-year against the Knob Creek 10-year. So two 10-years going back head-to-head. One's a 3 seed, one's a 14 seed, mostly because of price. You got Michter's, which is a $200+ bottle, and Knob Creek is $50, $60.
And having been in, we watched all of it. I didn't participate in every one of those, but that was so cool to see that round go through.
It was really cool.
It was
really fun. Yeah, no, it's unbelievable. And T. Scott, I 100% agree with you. We have to figure out a way to get Walleye Run down here. These Mammoths that we tasted earlier, and these Evernorths. Yeah. There's great product coming out of Michigan, and I don't understand why it hasn't entered into Indiana yet. So we're on a mission this year to try to figure out a way to make that happen.
Distribution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll sometimes that's just about creating groundswell. So we just need to see if we can do that. I mean, Zach was on earlier. Sounded like he's open to at least the discussion, but he doesn't make those decisions either. He just buys what he can buy. So, but you know what? Sometimes it just starts with a couple of conversations. So,
if you want to see the bracket, there's a picture of it on the community tab on the YouTube page.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you for doing that, by the way. That's awesome. Or just watch the videos because it's on every video. We put it on the videos as well. It is absolutely on those. So we're excited. And, from here, round 2 should tape. I'm guessing we'll tape round 2 the week of April 6th. And we'll do the entire thing in one sitting. We'll do it all at once again, just like we did round 1. And then we'll start posting those up pretty quickly after that. So I would expect by the end of the week of probably the next week, you'll have them all up. That round will be done, and by the middle of April, we should be moving on to the Final Four, which should be pretty close to the tournament. We'll be a little off, but maybe a week off for the tournament.
We'll be filming the second round right around the same time as the finals.
We could actually film it earlier if we wanted to, and maybe even cram them all out there.
Be out of town, so
when is the finals?
So 2 weeks.
Oh shit! It's that fast.
Yeah.
God, it doesn't feel like it should be that fast.
All right, we get down to
Sweet 16, which is next weekend.
And then we're 8-4-1.
8 the next weekend. 4. I think we could make it pretty darn close if we wanted to film them in a way. I don't know if we'll have time, but we could maybe get it so we were coming to a head about the same time that they were coming to.
Yeah.
God, this is so good.
It really is.
This Evernorth is so good. Honest to God, guys, if you see this one, I know this is a Hoffman pick, so this is, or I assume it's a pick. Is it his pick or he just got it?
It's a Hoffman pick.
Because it doesn't say Hoffman on it.
Yeah, it's under your hand.
Oh, it does. All right, good. But I've seen this same thing by others. So they're not the only one that ever got the Maple Brulee.
No,
because I've seen other liquor stores that are advertising it as well.
I think there were less than 10 Maple Brulee barrels that were done.
That is really good. Yeah, I have never. I've had only the rye expression of the Walleye Run, T. Felke and T. Scott. You guys are both T's. I like that. We'll be T. ZBar. But I have never tasted the weeded one. I really want to get one. So next time I'm up in Michigan, I'm going to find a way to do that. I actually have to go up there and pick up a bottle. Did you get the bottle? He had a bottle. He was just released. Well, he has one he's pumping right now, but he had one before that he was released in. I think it's a rye version of this thing. And I have not picked that up yet.
I think the one right now is the Woodford Reserve double pick.
Okay. The Oasis Group. Didn't say that. It just says selected by Hoffman Party Store.
Jake's in the chat.
Jake! Jake is in the chat. We were just talking about you earlier, Jake. Yeah, we are bellied up to the bar. Do you miss being here at ZBar? Just a couple weeks and we'll be down there with you, man. We're getting excited. Jeff, are you still on here? Oh, yeah, you just said thanks, Mike. Jeff, if you're still on here, did Steph reach out to you on flights and all that crap? Or are you still working it out? So Jeff and I, we're trying to coordinate getting there and everything else. And We are getting to see you, Jake, but we have not got that done yet. We've got to get that done by tomorrow at the latest. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good thing this time, Jake. We were commenting on how good you were on camera, and it was nice to visit, and so it was a good thing this time. Well, I'm a fan of this maple brulee finish. That's good. I understand why you wanted me to pick one up for you. That's good.
Yeah, I got partially through mine. I'm like, we've got to get back up there to Hoffman's, and then you went up for the video, and I'm like, yeah, grab me one of those, please.
Yeah, he's so nice. Abby's just such a nice man. That was a very, very cool video to film, so I enjoyed the hell out of that.
Wealth of knowledge.
Yep.
Next one's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. We're both. So Jeremy's going with on a pick, and we're doing a pick in middle of April. So that should be a blast. And we're staying at the Trail House, which is our Airbnb in Louisville. So there's a whole batch of us staying there as we do those picks. I think we're doing 2 or 3 picks that week. It's crazy.
Yeah, Heaven Hill, Eric, and Green River.
Yeah, it's awesome. Can't wait.
I'm gonna have to see if I can break free for a little bit and go to Buffalo Trace, because I'm a tater. And I've got to
Come in early. Come in early that first day, because there's nothing till 5 o'clock that first day. I don't think. Is there?
I think 10 o'clock we're meeting.
Oh shit! Is that the 10 o'clock?
Yeah, and then the second day is Green River, and then come home.
T. Falky, what are we talking about? Peach and apricots. I'm curious. Peach and apricot taste for sure.
And while I run.
Oh, the Old Whip While I Run wheat whiskey. I've got to find that. Have you had it? I've not had it. I got to get back up there.
Rye.
Yeah, and I don't remember seeing anything other than the ryes, because I've got the 7-year rye and I got that one. That's all that I saw on the shelves when we went up to visit. So I need to go figure that one out.
You can get the 7-year here at Meyer.
Can you really? In Fort Wayne?
Yep.
Oh, that's information that
Meyer's
we need to
based
share
in
with.
Michigan, so you can get a lot of the Traverse City stuff. You can get While I Run stuff. You can get Dragon's Milk.
Now, Traverse City I see everywhere. So that Traverse City is not one that I find to be very selective. That you can find everywhere, but the rest of them I've not found anywhere. Very cool. So what else, guys? What else do you guys want to go through? What else do you want to talk about? Anything else that's exciting to you tonight? Oh, so it just sells out fast, too, Scott. That makes sense. I will keep my eyes out for it. I will find it eventually. I'm just excited. Have any of you guys been to the distillery up there? Because it's not that far. Holland's not far at all to get up to that distillery. I actually think that would be a fun trip to do a distillery trip up there, and just get a chance to go in. And I bet they have them sitting in their store. So I'm sure they have a store that you can buy it in the gift shop.
Yeah, because New Holland's beer, like the whiskey, is kind of an afterthought.
Yeah.
They're mostly beer, all the New Holland brewing.
My prediction is that they're going to see that, I don't want to say shift because they're a big beer producer, but you're going to see them shift and start doing more and more whiskey over. I mean, the more buzz they keep getting, it's only natural that that's going to happen for them.
Jeff, the Maple Brulee is $74.99. That's the Hoffman one.
Zach Zishka. Oh, I think that Zach just left. I think he was peace outing us.
He's left the chat.
Yeah, I think so.
The sun.
Mm-hmm. Too fun, guys. Well, this has been a blast, guys. We've had a great time. Done. What are we done with? Jeff, I haven't wrapped yet, although Mike is going to get snacks now. So we've dove into the snacks at this point. We are almost at the 2-hour mark of our broadcast. So, Jeff, we miss you, man.
Jeremy?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Oh, he's just letting Mabel out and watching along the way.
He's still engaged.
Mabel is his little dog. He has a little dog.
Mabel was pretty excited to see me today.
She was excited.
She was letting me know.
All fired up. All right, I'm still trying to figure out why I can't get my analytics up on this thing. So that's the next mission. My next mission is to get super elegant. Has things stabilized, guys? The video, I haven't heard anybody say anything about video and audio, so it must have stabilized after that early part where it was bumping around. And part of me is, I wonder if I need to switch to a, like right now it's using Wi-Fi. And if I wonder, just switch to a dedicated connection, and that might make things, that might make things kind of clean up a little bit. I've got a few barrel picks. What are you barrel picking? You're picking barrels, Jake, or these are barrel picks you found and you bought that you like? Either way, I'm intrigued by what you're saying, because that sounds awesome.
I'm gonna have to find one of those walleye run wheat picks.
I agree. You keep talking about them. All right, so T. Scott is saying he's going to bring. So this could be, T. Scott, this could be your selection to bring to the bottle share that we're talking about creating. I think a bottle share in April. I think we try to schedule, and it had to be towards the end of April because my early April is nuts. But the end of April, I think we could pull off a bottle share. I think that sounds like a ZBar bottle share. And we publish it and see if we can get some people to come. I think that sounds like a blast.
The fun thing about a bottle share is, with this group, I mean, we haven't done one, but it's not going to be pretentious. It's bring something that you enjoy. You don't have to bring
Oh, hell no.
King of Kentucky or 14-year Willet or something that is super, super rare. Just bring something you like. Maybe something that we haven't tried before. You know?
Cool. Jake, I'm intrigued by your story, your connections if you want in. I always want in, man. I have done, I think I'm up to 5 or 6 barrel picks this year so far, and I think I've got another, I probably got another that many or more that are on the books for the next 2 months. So at this stage, I probably will get 10 done in the first half of the year, and then we'll see what the second half of the year brings. So, but I would love to participate. So if they're looking for some extra people to join them on some picks, I would love it. Sounds great, Jake.
Do you know when that 1792 pick's coming from Barrel?
I just asked Zach on camera. I think it's in that video. I asked him, and I was like, how long? And he says he still thinks another 3 or 4 months. They're just so slow.
That's the one that you guys thieved it like straight into your mouth. You're
It
laying
is.
on the ground.
It is the one. That was so fun. It was just nuts. What was it? Barrel proof Chad or something like that? It was something. It wasn't barrel proof Chad, but it was something that he said that was hilarious on that video. He was having a fun day.
Didn't Zach just lay on the ground? Or was it Chad?
It was Chad. Chad was laid on the ground. The rest of us kind of took it like birds. He laid on the ground. That was such a wild. Yeah, if you have not found that video yet, it is on the YouTube channel. It's a 1776 Wild. I think just search Wild on my channel, and you'll find it on my videos. But it was absolutely a wild trip, and I still think back on it. It was the craziest bourbon event that I've ever been to. I mean, it was just really, really fun. And I would have never guessed that Barton would have been the place that would happen, but it was fun.
You did keg stands, right?
Pretty
Barrel
much.
stands.
It was close to one.
So, where'd you get these?
Oh, so yeah. So these are interesting, guys. So we've got a couple of these things. I'll be doing some reviews of them coming up here in April. But this is a brand new provider that is releasing, or vendor that's releasing these flasks. So they're really cool flasks. They're not cheap, but they're really high quality. It's glass in the middle. So the middle here is glass, and then it's leather bound with a really nice top that is metal, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, although I think I just broke it. So other than breaking it, it was unbelievable. I'll let you try to put that back together for me. And I'll switch to this one. But this one, which is really cool, is actually, I doubt you can see it. Maybe you can see it. It's ZBar. It's ZBar branded. So they sent me this with ZBar on the back and ZBar on the top. And I'm sure you can't see that, but there's ZBar on the top. And so they can actually, they can put whatever logo you want on them. I actually think they're awesome. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do a full review of these things. Did you get to put it back together? Mm-hmm. That's exciting. Good job. So yeah, but I will have a ton more information coming on them. According to the people when they reach out to me, there will be a discount code for all members and subscribers. So when I get to that spot and I put it out, I'll make sure I share that with you guys. You'll be able to get a little discount on them. But I think it's pretty cool. I mean, anytime that somebody's willing to send me something to try to check out, I get excited about that.
And for you golfers out there, great birdie flasks.
Nothing better than that for a birdie flask. I agree.
Because it's got this glass window back here, so you can actually see how much you have
actually
left.
tell how much is left in it. Exactly.
Unlike my metal one, where I'm like, oh shit, I'm out.
That's right. Now we're empty.
So what's this thing you call a birdie flask? Is that kind of like my bogey flask? When I'm excited to get a bogey?
If we had a bogey flask, I wouldn't make it past the 5th hole.
Well, maybe he's all double bogeys, though. It could be, Jeremy. I don't know.
But yeah.
My goal is to bogey it. If I get a bogey on a hole, I'm like, yes. Get to the green and 2-putt. That's my goal.
Oh, my gosh. All right, so we're moving on to the last of these Evernorths. This is the Amberana, so that one was frickin' excellent. I mean, that was special, guys.
That really was good.
I've had this one before, but I don't remember what it tastes like. The sad part is I drank enough tonight, I don't know that I'll remember what this one tastes like either. So, but I'll revisit it again.
I say, just do it all over again.
You see this guy?
To me,
just got
Amberana is
eliminated.
either awesome or
Cream and
way
Bill Jar,
overpowering.
I agree with you.
He was
It
at the
absolutely gives it a
Illinois State.
special flavor, and if you don't know what you're doing as the
I think he was
blender,
just
you'll
with-
jack it up. I think
he
you're
was there
100%
last
right.
Yeah.
And I've had more
Coach got a
jacked
new
up
job
than I've
at,
had that have been
St.
good.
Louis, and then
The only
followed.
good ones that I
Where'd he
would
go
say
this
are
year?
really, really good
What's that?
is
Where'd he go this
RD1
year?
Amberana. It's
St.
pretty
Louis.
good.
It is good. I got that one up there somewhere.
And the Hard Truth Amberana.
The
finish.
Billikens or
I
something.
have that, but I don't think it's open.
pretty good.
But I have the Hard Truth Amberana over there.
Oh, pretty good.
I'm still drinking the first one.
Are you still on the 19 or are you on something else? Or the Funk, or God know what you're on?
No,
He's
I'm
just
on,
throwing
I'm
food
on
at
the
me.
first essence that you.
Maple Brulee.
Do you like that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I had my taste like 20 minutes ago, but
This is cinnamon. This kind of tastes like a not as sweet Rio.
Ooh, boy.
It's actually really good. I drank it. I didn't even smell it. I went right in, and I'm telling you, it's got a hell of a flavor to it. It's one
Who
they've
are
done
you,
right.
Chris Nelson?
I know. Chris Nelson, what the hell, man?
Oh, it's that one. Is that Texas Mart?
Yeah, I think it was. Megabev.
Megabev.
This is Megabev.
I might have to look
It's
for that
got a
one.
great nose.
It's got a great nose, and I'm telling you, the taste does not disappoint. It is really, really good. You're exactly right on the cinnamon. There's a ton of cinnamon in it. There's just flavor-wise, it's just got a lot of profiles going to it. What do you think?
It's fantastic.
It's definitely Amberana.
I mean, tons of. It's almost like one of those cinnamon.
Oh my, Toast Crunch? Toast Crunch?
Not cinnamon
I can't
toast
say it.
crunch. It's better than that. But
It's really
you know
good.
those candies they give you at the restaurants when you're walking out.
Oh, yeah. They'll, I know what you're talking
The
about, but
spiral
yeah.
or whatever.
the
Pinwheel.
little mints or whatever they're called, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. It's got a ton of flavor.
Actually, big red chewing gum.
Oh, big red chewing gum. I could see a little bit of that flavor in there. I just think it's just, to me, it's just got a lot of great cinnamon flavor.
Yeah.
There's certainly cinnamon, so I don't know if this Amberana gives
would
it.
say
I don't
it's
remember
the
so
Amberana.
much. I don't remember it, not some of the other expressions I've got, because I got a few other ones. But, man, is it nice, but not overpowering. It's just a nice, mellow, and great little hug on the backside. It's really, really good, guys.
In the Rio, the Amberanas will give you the cinnamon. And the same with the Hard Truth. But the Hard Truth isn't nearly as much cinnamon as this and the Rio. Sorry, Rio's on my head because I've been searching for it for a week nonstop, and I finally got one.
I'm so excited for you that you got one, man.
Where'd you find it?
Captain Cork, Coventry.
Okay.
It was funny because I went in there at like 3:30, And someone went in there at 4 o'clock and posted that it was there. And I went in at 3:30 trying to find it, and it wasn't there. And then I guess the day before they had cases of it behind the counter, but weren't releasing it yet. But I called the next morning, and I'm like, hey, by chance, he's like, yeah, I got one for you. So it must have been someone who had it held and didn't pick it up that day or something
Awesome,
like that.
man.
But
You know what? You want to hear an annoying thing? I actually reached out to. So there's 2 liquor stores in the Fort Wayne area that I have not done a hunt of, and it's because when I go into the local liquor stores, they're bigger chains. They will not do it. You have to have a corporate approval. I cannot get their corporate team to respond to me. So one of them is Captain Cork. They will not respond to me. They just will not respond. I've tried multiple avenues. I know who their marketing person is. I've tried her 2 different ways. No response. And S&B is the other one. It doesn't make any sense.
I know a couple of the Captain Cork managers. I can
Yeah, I
see
do.
if
I would appreciate it because it doesn't make any sense. I do not understand why they wouldn't want to have their store, highlighted. They've got good stores. Captain Cork especially. S&B, I think, at times S&B can be great. But there are other times you walk in, it's just very average. But Captain Cork has always got some neat stuff to look at. They've got a great barrel pick program at Big
they're
Red.
big. Yeah, we got Big Red, Gaze, Captain Cork. They're all one company.
It's all Big Red. Big Red Liquors owns all of them. Has bought them all up. But yeah, for whatever reason, I cannot get them to engage with me, which is such a strange thing. I've tried a bunch of different avenues to get them to engage, and I just so far have yet to get them engaged. And I'm not going to chase them. I mean, I'm happy to hunt them if they want, but I'm not going out of my way to make them.
So Belmont's cool.
Belmont's great. Yeah, I've done a few Belmonts and Chalet party stores. I've done Barrel Proof. I've done a few of their stores. I've done some Handy Spot stores. They've been great. So local brands have been great to work with, but for whatever reason, Captain Cork which again, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. It's like whatever. But I'm not going to chase
worry
them.
about it.
No, I'm not going to chase them. And I'm doing enough. International. That'd be fun. Let's do that.
Let's go to Japan.
Let's do Japan. I'm in. Zach, we already did that, but let's do it again. I liked it.
Do Japan?
Yeah, you hunt.
We just had that one liquor store that was really good. The rest
There
of
was one. Yeah, there wasn't great ones other than that one liquor. We did find one. What was that at Osaka? I think is what it was, wasn't it?
It was.
I think it was Osaka.
It was not Osaka. It was not Osaka.
All right.
Did you?
We
really
didn't go
find
to
those
Osaka.
broken?
We didn't stay in
did.
Osaka.
I have I bought back 5. Or where we stay?
Osaka we never stayed at.
Where we stay?
We stayed in Tokyo to start, and then we went to Hiroshima. We ended.
No.
We
Osaka.
never stayed in Osaka.
You're full of shit.
I am
Oh
positive.
my god. It's Zach.
We never stayed in Osaka. We were there for like 12 hours, and we went to this liquor store twice. We
Should
wouldn't
I
have gone-
get the mat out?
Get Steph. Oh, let's get the mat out. Oh, although I hurt myself last time, I'm still not recovered. We need to wait another week or 2 until I recover. I pulled something in my pectoral.
Because I
It was
that
interesting to watch.
No. How long was it?
Good. I don't know. I don't remember. I was really drunk.
Hey, the family that wrestles together stays together.
It is true.
Yeah.
It is true.
I get a Corvette if I win.
That is true as well.
He didn't say what year though.
Or how
It doesn't
big.
matter. They'll all be.
It doesn't matter
They would
how
all
I
be
win.
fun.
Matchbox.
It could be 15 years down the line when he's in the hospital on the bed, and I'm just gonna lay down and just go 1, 2, 3. And
I'll probably get up and kick your ass. It might be like using a whatever those call it. Those what are the paddle things or whatever? You'd be like using that on me.
these are really good. They
They're
don't
good.
mix well with bourbon.
No, they don't. That's why I had to go to the.
The best thing was the best thing I think. Oh, those are good. Caramel cashews are good. The other thing is the raisinets. Those raisins.
I
Chocolate
don't
covered
like
raisins.
raisins.
Oh God, I love them.
Well, I shouldn't say that, but I will not get off the toilet tomorrow.
It's a lot of information. We're sharing. See, we are sharers at ZBar. We just share whatever comes into our head.
We sip together, we learn
together,
we
and
have fun.
Damn it, we have fun together, and we tell you a lot of stuff that you probably don't want to know. What's on our? How many people we got on this broadcast? Any idea?
I think there's like 12ish.
Well, All right.
12.
All right, so guys, there's 12 people watching. That means that some of you are at least watching and paying attention. What do you want to talk about? Give me something, anything. Give me a question. Any crazy question you have, I want to answer it.
Why don't you? This is a question for me. The barrel pick is brand new to me. Really excited to do it. What's it like? I mean, talk us through what happens on a barrel pick.
Yeah. So barrel picks are fun. So usually what ends up happening is you show up to the barrel pick. They'll usually do a lunch or a small snack of some sort for you. So there usually is a little bit of kind of a preamble, if you want to think of it that way. And then they'll do a tour. And so you'll wander through the distillery. That's really the same tour you get if you're doing as a visitor coming through the visitor center. But they walk you through the distilling process, walk you through kind of their story of that distillery, and then you'll come to their room or their area that they actually do the barrel pick. And there's most of the time there'll be 3 or 4 barrels that'll be there. They thieve, so a thieve is like a big, huge straw-looking thing that you stick into the barrel and you pull the bourbon out. They'll thieve the whiskey, the bourbon out, and they'll fill your glasses. So you'll end up with one from each of the barrels, and then this is really, to me, was the biggest surprise. I thought it would be much more interactive at that point, right? So there would be a lot of discussion. They really intentionally tell you to not have a lot of discussion. So it's really kind of quiet. And they say, taste it yourself. Don't influence other people around you. Go through all 4 of them, smell them, taste them, get your thoughts written down, and then we'll come at the end and we'll talk about them. And so for a good 20 minutes, it's real quiet. I mean, it's almost eerily quiet. In fact, I don't like that part. I wish it was a little more interactive at that stage, but I understand why it's not, because they don't want you influencing each other. And then at the end of your kind of time, 15, 20 minutes of you tasting and smelling, then you'll have a discussion about the ones that you like best. Most of the time it starts with, which one do you like worst? So the one you like least, you kick that one out, and they work your way down to the one that's the best. So you kind of on a consensus basis say, well, we all kind of think that one's the worst one. You get that one out of there, and you go to the next one, and you work your way through until you end up with one. So almost every time you don't end up with one, by the way. There's some conflict when you get down to 1 and 2. But
so instead of going, what's your favorite, we pick that, it's process of elimination to narrow it down to the favorite.
It is.
Have you ever been on a barrel pick where everybody's like, that one?
Yes, absolutely. The very first one I went on was 1792. It was super obvious which one was the best barrel in the batch. I mean, it was not even close. And so we were really early in the process, like, that's the best one. What was interesting is we wanted to pick 2 barrels that pick. So that one became the foolproof version. And then we were whittling it down. There was 4 of them we were sampling between. We were whittling it down to which one was going to become the bottle and bond one. Which, according to Zach, he's telling me that I'm going to be, ZBar will be on that one. We'll see if it actually is when it comes out. But he's telling me it's going to have ZBar as the title on it. Similar to Casket Thieves. It'll have ZBar on there.
So if you're tasting straight from the barrel, do they proof it down for you to know what bottle and bond would taste like? Is that up to you?
So at the end of the process, when we picked that first one, we were all like, we agree that first one is the right one to be the number 1 choice for foolproof. Then he said, put a couple of drops, and I'm not exaggerating, it's a couple of drops in each glass. That, within a glass, 2 drops will bring you down to about 100 proof. And so at that point, we tasted them again, and that's how we picked the bottle and bond one.
Did they change? Did your preference change once you threw water?
Did not change, but the taste changed.
Yeah.
We still picked the same one that was my number 2 choice when we proofed them down. Interestingly enough, I might have, though, picked that one over the one we picked to be the foolproof. Because when I watered the foolproof down, the one we picked to be foolproof, I thought that changed in not a good way, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And so for me, I think the one that we picked to be the bottle and bond was still the one that I would pick to be the bottle and bond when we proofed it down. It was the number 2 choice if a foolproof, and then it was the number 1 choice, if you will, in the bottle and bond. So yeah, it's fun. But it's super interactive, lots of discussion, lots of camaraderie. I mean, I feel kinship with all these guys that I've done this with now. I've done a number of them. and you run into them later, and you're like, oh my God, do you remember that time? And so it's cool. You'll have a great time. It's gonna be fun, man.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just don't let them film you.
The film will be going. So unless they tell me I can't film it, the film will be going.
It's a little embarrassing when you have to, take the stave.
Take the stave. What are you taking the stave for?
What is Jeff talking
When
about?
taking the
water? What?
stave, remember it's stave to mouth, not mouth to stave.
Oh, he's drinking water.
He's drinking water. Poor Jeff.
There's no rule that says when you're sick you can't drink bourbon.
Dude, in fact, go back to Prohibition time. What was the only reason you could get alcohol? You were sick. You had the cold. You had the flu. Dude, so you need to get your ass over here, Jeff, right now and dive into some of these bottles and make yourself feel a little bit better.
So, Jeff, one of my professors at college would say the best thing you can do for a cold is a couple aspirin and a few shots of Old Granddad. So come on over. Get your Old Granddad.
I agree. And we happen to have some Old Granddad right here on the bar for you. Even a 16-year version of that Old Granddad.
This is kind of crazy because I'm chatting and it's not showing up.
Oh, wow.
Might be a lag.
I don't know. I sent it a few minutes ago.
9:41.
Alcohol
Oh, we're 9:46.
kills infection. Uh-oh, there's another Jeremy.
There is another Jeremy Walla Walla. Jeremy Walla Walla. Jeremy Walla Walla. Dude, you are my favorite Jeremy Walla Walla. You're the only Jeremy Walla Walla, but you're my favorite.
He's doing it.
I can't say my favorite Jeremy because you're my favorite. I don't know. I'm getting lost. So let me tell the story of Jeremy Walla Walla. So Jeremy, in fact, Jeremy, now that you're here, I'm going to ask you a question and hopefully you'll be able to respond to it. But Jeremy saw my video, our video of the trail house. So Jeremy saw the video of the trail house, got excited about the trail house, and ended up staying and reserving the trail house for, I think it's like in a week. So he's going to be there in just a few days. He's going to be there. And he was like, gosh, I'd like to stay one day earlier. So I had to call the property manager and get him in that extra day earlier. Tell me, did you get in? Did everything work out that way? Because my property manager did not close the loop with me on that. I'm hoping you're all in and set up. But Jeremy is absolutely staying in our trail house in Louisville the week of. It's like a couple weeks here, like in a week, which is so cool.
Yeah.
So let me know that you were able to get in and that all worked out. If not, I will push at him and make sure that you get all the confirmation emails. But he told me he was going to take care of that, so I'm super excited.
Jeff, a sinus infection is not contagious. I just wanted you to know that.
Unless somehow we come in contact with your sinuses, which would be gross, just so you know.
I just hear excuses constantly from Jeff. Excuse.
So Jeremy says he's all set. I am super excited for him. We were able to get him a little code and get him a couple bucks off. For the rest of you, if you are interested in that trail house, that is a video. Find that video. But if you're interested in that video in staying at the trail house, send me a message. ZBar Bourbon Club.
Holiday Express last night.
They're not contagious.
Send me a message at zbarbourbon@gmail.com. I will get you a code. It'll get you some money off of your stay there. And if you happen to go as far as becoming a supporter or a member of the channel, right? If you get to that spot and you're like, hey, I love this channel. I'm willing to subscribe on a level that I'm going to pay each month. That's what it means. It'd be $5 to $10 a month, somewhere in that range. If you do that, you'll get a code that is a lot more money off. So it'll actually give you a big discount on your stays when you come to the trail house. So, but you get any subscriber can get the code that Jeremy got, and I'm excited to give that one out. Just got to send me an email to get it. So, and do it before you book. That is really important.
So, Steve, for the people who stay there, you've got the book room.
Mm-hmm.
If people read a certain percentage of the books, do they get another discount?
That was the room my wife was most excited about.
It is such a cool room, by the way.
Yeah.
She's a bookworm.
We have not thought this through, but potentially, how do I judge
I'm putting
this?
you on
though?
the spot,
How do I
so-
judge? How would I judge? Have they read the book?
could
This seems
put,
like a difficult
Test.
thing for me to
Put
do.
Easter eggs in the pages of the books.
Yeah.
If you come across a certain.
All right, so
note.
Jeremy Walla, you might be our test for this. If you could figure out if you have whoever stays in the book room, which is a really cool room, by the way. It's right it's the second floor, right facing the Bardstown Road, which is such a cool road. But Jeremy, when you're there, go to the Bar Neat. It's 1 block south. So you go out the door, turn to the right, 1 block, you're at Bar Neat. It is the most amazing frickin' bar ever. A bunch of old dusties. I have a 1992 Blanton's up there I got from them that is unbelievable. You can get a pour of it for $30 there.
And what was the woman's name who was serving? Was it Rebecca?
I think it was Rebecca. Yes, it was
Yeah.
Rebecca.
She's a rock star,
She is.
and she's very meticulous about the pours too.
She was.
Yeah,
She's awesome.
yeah, she is. She's great. You'll have a great time there. But I think we should figure out. Here's the thing: Steve's planted some Easter eggs in that Airbnb. Find them. Let us know what they are. We'll see what we can do.
Take a picture, put it in the community tab.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, Jeremy, you're gonna love the Bar Neat. I hope you love the Trail House. And honestly, give me some feedback on it. Regardless, afterwards, send me an email. Let me know what you think. Even if there's things you think we could improve, just let me know. We're trying to make that place as special as we can make it. I think it's already really exciting, and I'm super excited to have you stay there. So, but you are the very first. You are the first subscriber that is going to stay there. So the second subscriber sitting next to me here, that'll be about 2 weeks after you're there. He's going to be there with me. So we're going to be down there for a barrel pick that we're doing. So, and you're coming with on that one, which is fun. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast.
People are really sick and tired of hearing me talk about it.
When you say people, who do you mean?
People at work, my wife, my family.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's where I was going with that.
They're like, yeah, we know. Next month, you're going to a barrel peg. La-di-da.
It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. And I think, Mike, that we need to do a freaking golf trip down there. We have to get a girl.
absolutely.
The problem, you're starting your company. Mike's
Yeah.
starting a brand new company, which is very cool. What's the name of the company?
Spray net.
SprayNet. What do they do? I forget.
We do exterior house painting, and we'll do like kitchen cabinets, things like that. But it's a proprietary, formulation of paint that we warranty for 15 years on exterior surfaces that traditionally haven't been able to be painted, right? So vinyl, aluminum, things like that. So,
I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
15-year warranty. So, but that's going to suck up a lot of your time in April. But it would
little
be
bit.
fun to see if towards the end of April we could do a trip down there during the week. If we could find a group of like retired guys to go down there during the week, because the weekends are all booked. I mean, it is hard to get in during the weekends.
Yeah.
They're all booked. But during the week, it's fairly available, and that's why I think barrel picks. If you're on barrel picks like we're going on, those are great times to. It's almost always available for that. But it would be fun to do a 3-day trip down there with a group of guys and just pound it.
play golf and drink bourbon.
Oh,
In Hard Truth, Nashville, Indiana, there's a Salt Creek Golf Resort. We stayed there last year. It's fantastic. It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. They've got condos there that you can get, like 2-bedroom condos.
that sounds like an awesome time.
And Hard Truth is right there. Hard Truth is a fantastic tour.
I am working a liquor store right now on a Hard Truth pick. The ZBar Hard Truth pick. I'm working them hard on it. So we'll see if I pull it off, but we'll see. There's about 4 different distilleries that I'm working that type of angle on. We talked about Baby Jane earlier today when we started. I think that would be an awesome one if I could get a Baby Jane pick. I'd like to get a Green River pick. I'm hoping I can get one of those. That's the other one that I'm really after. And then any of these Michigan guys, I just think these Michigan distilleries we tasted today. They're so good. They're so exciting. So
Would they let you do a pick of like one of like the high aged barrels, or no? Do they not let that out?
Usually that doesn't happen very often. It's not impossible, but you almost
spend
like
a
winning.
fortune
Well,
on.
it's not even about the fortune. You have to win almost like a lottery to get access to them. So it's just not. It's not impossible, but
Because you
it's
said
pretty rare.
Baby Jane, and I was like, what if you got like a 15-year pick, or I'm not saying the 20-year, but like a like one of the higher end Widow Jane products.
Dude, would that be just fun? It would be.
a pick.
If I had to guess at it, the answer to that is do a Baby Jane first, sell it really well, and then see what happens. Right? So it's about moving the barrel, because that's what they want as well, right? The distillery is like, oh, if this guy can move a barrel, and it's good, then perhaps it opens doors for stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's the thing. If you get a 15 or 20 year barrel, it's going to be, the yield is going to be a lot lower probably.
Oh, it'll probably be 100 if they even
you're gonna have
bottles.
to sell these for $200, $300 a piece just to break even.
I think you could probably get still around 100, 120 at that price point for 100. But I want to point out, Jim Martin, thank you for joining as a ZBar Club supporter. So, Jim, thank you. Cheers to you. That is huge. For any of you guys other that are thinking about that, as I pointed out, so Jim has just joined it. That opens the door for him to get a very deep discount if he wants to stay at the Trail House. I have no idea if that conversation was what made him do that, but it does open the door for you to get a very deep discount at the Trail House. So I'm very excited for you to join, Jim. So thank you.
One other thing that hasn't really been brought up, if you're a member for 6 months, you get a Glencairn sent to you.
I don't have one.
There's,
Anybody have a ZBar Glencairn?
No,
Nobody's got a ZBar one. It'll be a Glencairn that says ZBar on it. We have them in the drawer, but yes, absolutely.
and there's also merch, shirts, polos, stuff like that available on the webpage.
You're-
Oh yeah, ZBar. Yeah.
What's the turnaround on those? Like, if I ordered one, could I get it
Within
by
a week.
barrel pick?
Within a week. Within a week. If you are serious about that, talk to me after we're off the camera. I'll help you get it. Yeah. Bryce, I love it. You're a big fan of Hard Truth and Green River. Definitely keep us in the loop. Bryce, I actually here's the reality. I think, based on the conversations I've had for the last 30 days with these liquor stores, there's a number of them that are talking to me about it. I think there will be a ZBar pick of both of those. I shouldn't say I think the Hard Truth is probably more likely than the Widow Jane one. The Widow Jane one is super hard to find, a Widow Jane one, but the Hard Truth and the Green River, I think those are definitely going to happen. We will absolutely keep you guys in the loop on those. And I can't wait. I think that they're going to be super, super exciting for the community, and as well as I think it'll be really fun content. I mean, we'll go out, we'll film it, we'll be able to share it with you guys, maybe bring some of you along on it. How cool is that concept? Because that's what this is all about, right? I'll open the door, we'll bring some of you along on it. I think it sounds like a lot of fun. Jeremy, I do not have a Patreon. We're still so new. So I wish, and I apologize that you're not able to join YouTube. I am going to work on Patreon. It is I have a whole checklist of things that I'm doing with the channel. Our channel's only been around for a little over 6 months. We're about 7 months in right now. And you know, Patreon is one of those things I just haven't spent a lot of energy on. I know about it. I mean, obviously I'm a member of a few people's Patreons, so I'm like you in those situations. So stand by, and when I get it going, it'll obviously trigger all the same things as the YouTube membership. But right now, the only membership I have is YouTube. That's the only one that I have currently.
Do you know if non-members could get into the community tab on the YouTube page?
Ooh, I do not know. Non-members can get into the community. I don't think they can. Oh no, I think they. I don't know.
I mean, try it, Jamie.
Have Frog Girl try.
Yeah, or Missy. Jump on there, see if you can get in the community tab. You have to swipe to the side if you're on your phone. If you're on the TV, it's different.
Yeah.
See if you can get in there. Because if you
do for a final
can, then that's a way that we can just communicate back and forth.
Grab here. Interesting.
I post pics in there. So if you're in Fort Wayne, let me know. I'll post more. It's just most people are not to my level as far as what I buy, because I'm buying a lot of shelfers and stuff still.
I think that's the best stuff to buy.
Just because if I don't have it, I typically will buy it so I can try it.
Really good though.
Yeah.
Um,
Jeremy, I absolutely saw your comment there, and we will, I love the fact that we're branching out into people like you and others that are just enjoying the content. So we will figure out a way to get the Patreon going, and maybe I'll put that as a task for April, and by the end of April I'll have it going, and we'll be able to advertise. The 125? All right. So I guess Zach has chosen, my son has chosen the Sazerac Rye Straight Rye Whiskey 125 Full Proof. So that's our final pour of the night, which, by the way, if you have not tasted this, it's fabulous. I've yet to see it show up in any liquor store in Indiana. So it doesn't mean it's not somewhere, but I have yet to see it anywhere, and I've hunted. It is in the distiller or at the distillery. So I got this one at the distillery at Buffalo Trace. So that's where I picked it
not
up.
for lack of trying.
Not for lack of trying.
Kroger has the 100 proof, but not the full proof.
Yeah, and I've seen the 100 proof quite a few places. Tipsy's got it. Tipsy's got the 100 proof up there. Jeremy couldn't get in the community tab either, so he tried.
Okay.
Oh my God, I heavy poured the hell out of this, guys. I'm sorry. Well, you probably don't care, but that's going to make me feel rough tomorrow.
Careful driving home.
Yeah,
Sadie would say that's a Mike Day pour.
it is a Mike Day pour. You said it right. What's funny about this is I literally bought this as I was walking out of the distillery. I had gone into the distillery. I was only going to buy a 107. They had an antique 107s that day that they were releasing. Again, because Jeremy Walla, they have. They have. I have the trail house that we stay at. We stay there ourselves all the time when we go down there. I'm down there at least once a month, and we have the opportunity to run over the Chuck Norris pour. I love that. It is absolutely a Chuck Norris pour.
Hey, pour one out for Chuck.
I agree.
We're not going to do it on that.
Yeah, I agree.
Pour something out. for
Get
Chuck.
the fireball. Let's pour that out.
Get the funk out.
But I'm telling you, I have the luxury of going to these distilleries. I go to a lot of them, and so I ran over to Buffalo Trace, and I was not going to buy this thing. I am so glad I did. It is just an example of why you need to be in tune with what's happening in the community, the bourbon community, because people had said it's good. I was like, it's Sazerac, because I'm not a big lover of Sazerac, but it is really effing good. It is so flavorful. So flavorful.
You can't tell which legs are from which pour.
I know, we've got legs everywhere, don't we? We just got legs all over the place.
She's got legs.
We do have legs.
She knows how to use them.
I would try to show you guys this, but it's almost going to pour out of the glass. It's so full. It's awesome.
I just see fingerprints.
All I know is it's so damn flavorful. I don't know what they do to make it that flavorful, and it still has a little bite on the backside of it, which is nice. So it's got a little hug, but it's the florals and the fruits, and it's the traditional rye flavors. Now we did put it up straight head to head against Handy Spot. That's hilarious. Thomas H. Handy. So we put it head to head against Thomas H. Handy on a live. This was a few weeks ago, and it did not beat Thomas H. Handy out. The Thomas H. Handy was a little bit better, but man, it is good. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's really good. A lot of cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
I need to stop eating these. It's ruining the taste of bourbon.
You got yourself buried in food over there, man.
Yeah, but I keep
my fault.
keep biting this, and then it just like I'll taste bourbon. And I'm like, it just hurts.
Oh, it's too funny.
It kind of has a very similar profile to that last, what it was, the one we just tried.
The essence?
The
The
essence.
Amberana?
Really?
Probably the Amberana a little bit.
And maybe
It's
I'm just
less of
having a
that.
little-
No, it's less of that, but it's got a little bit of that. It's the
Yeah.
cinnamon you're talking about. It's the
Yeah,
spices.
yeah.
You get a lot of rye.
All right, so Jim Martin's asking about tasting notes of this one. So for me, the tasting notes, and I'm terrible at it tastes like, creme brulee pie, blah, blah. I don't do that. So I can give you hints of the things that I'm sensing, But the tasting notes of this foolproof, to me, it's got a lot of floral notes in it, and like, I'll call it darker fruits to it. So it's got darker fruits and floral notes to it, and then spices. So it's the allspices, the cinnamons, it's those things going on in it. It is so good. I think it's fabulous. I mean, I really do.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm getting like a little apple at the end, like green apple.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can absolutely get it. No, isn't that so? To me, the weirdest part is I'm unable to get to that spot of saying green apple like he just did. He's obviously, that's awesome, Jeremy. But as soon as he says it, I'm like, oh yeah, I absolutely get that. That's the fruity thing I was talking about on the back side of it. There's just a fruity thing there.
He has a more educated palate than we do.
Here, he's better at describing what he tastes. But no, it's really, really good.
The
So
whole
he's
year and a
drank-
half I've been drinking.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. You developed it quick. Good job.
I've just tried a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
So you've only been drinking this stuff for a year and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I've only really been drinking for a
that's-
year and a half.
My problem, I've been drinking for 25
your taste buds are
years.
popped. They're gone.
I'm fried.
I taste tahini.
Jim, have you ever had this? Jim Martin, have you ever had this before? The Sazerac Foolproof? Is it one you've had? And if so, what did you taste when you tasted it? Oh, sorry, Jim. So Jim's asking a different question. What are we tasting tonight? So we have the Sazerac 125. We've done a bunch of things tonight. We've done 3 different Mammoth, which is a Michigan distillery out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. We did 3 versions of the Mammoth. All were really good. One was a little funky, hence it had the name The Funk, but
What
it was
the
good.
funk?
It was What the Funk. And then after that, we did these Evernorth. So we did 2 different versions of Evernorth tonight. We did one finished in an Amburana, one finished in a Maple Brulee. The Maple Brulee to me was unbelievable. The Amburana was really good as well, though. So it's everything I've heard from these Evernorth people. They're, again, Michigan people, the Bourbon Junkies is who does that. They're a YouTube channel. If you haven't found them, go find them. They're awesome. But that's what that one was. And then we just now dove into this Sazerac 125, which has been, it's good. It's good. It's really good. And again, I mean, what you're going to find, Jim, if you're new to our channel, and I have no idea if you've been following us for a while or if you're new, but if you're new to us, what you're going to see is, one, our motto is we sip together, we learn together, we have fun together. That's who we are. It's about having fun and learning along the way. We are not pretentious. We don't pretend that we know everything there is to know about bourbon. We're learning along the way with the rest of you guys. The channel started on that as our mission. So our mission was to put us in a position to start this channel and learn with you guys about what's going on with this bourbon world. I do a ton of time researching and hunting and those type of things. But ultimately, I'm still just enjoying the journey. And so we got to go wings.
Said let's go Redlands. It's like if somebody says OH, I have to reply IA. It's state law.
I just love it. But anyhow, that's what we're about. So if that sounds cool to you, please hit the subscribe. In Jim's situation, Jim Martin, he already not only hit the subscribe, he went to the next step of becoming a supporter, which is awesome. So thank you so much, Jim. I'm super impressed with that. But we're just, guys, this is what we're about. I have about 675 bottles of bourbon on the bar.
It's just increased by 40, by the way.
It keeps increasing every freaking week. I need to stop it. Think what it's going to be like when I do these hunts. Every hunt, I probably walk away with, every single hunt, I walk away with somewhere between 3 and 5 bottles. Every hunt. And I got 5 hunts happening in the next week and a half. So it's going to get silly.
Colony, 13th colony.
13th Colony, the ASW guys, which is the fiddlers and all those. I mean, I'm going to find such cool stuff on those trips.
I'd be worried about alligators.
Awesome. Jim, I'm so glad you've been watching and you've watched 15 to 20 videos. Good for you. That's awesome. And this is not just for Jim, it's for all of you. We are open to feedback. If there's things you're like, hey, do more of this, less of that, tell us. We'd love to hear from you. So Thank you, Jim, for following along. We love you. This is great. And you know what's super interesting to me is on a mass appeal, the biggest thing that we're getting from an attraction perspective from people following us and watching us is the hunts. So they love those hunts. So I'm obviously trying to do, I don't want to say more of them, but I'm trying to keep doing them because I don't know that I can do more than I'm doing because I also have a life in the rest of my life. But we're doing those, so those are obviously important. But if there's things you want to see us review and things you want to see us chase, we got a review coming out of the brand new, you just said you tasted this, by the way, but there's a brand new review coming out, I think it's on Monday, might even be tomorrow, of the Knob Creek brand new blended offering. It's a first edition release. It is supposed to be sweet. It is absolutely sweet. It's so effing good. So if you see that, it's $45. And I'm starting to see it show up all over town. Buy one of those damn things. If you have not had a chance to try it, it is really effing good from Jim Beam. So it's Knob Creek, so good.
It's $40 at Belmont.
Oh, Jeff said her son was lost. Jeff, is it back now or is it still gone?
Maybe it's the sinuses messing with him.
Could be. Yeah, we're good. We're back. All right, so Bryce says, I found the Sazerac 90 proof. I find it meh. I agree, although, Zach, you've gone to that thing a couple times, that Sazerac. You actually kind of like that Sazerac.
The Sazerac?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No,
The regular Sazerac, not the 125.
Yeah.
The Resort? Yeah. I do like the
Yeah,
regular
he likes
Sazerac.
it. So
no,
I think it's where you're at in your journey.
I've
But
been liking Ryes more recently than
I am with you. I am way on a rye kick all of a sudden,
But-
which is so weird. I have not had the 100 proof yet, Bryce, so I need to figure that out. What's
There's
that?
no sound. I'm all the way up. There's no sound.
Oh, Jeremy says sound is back.
Oh, maybe it'll kick back.
Jeremy, good job. I'm sorry that we're having sound issues. It doesn't make sense, but we're still struggling. And,
Angry Irish Mac. Do you know who that is? At work when you
no, I do know Angry. I do actually. I absolutely know Angry Mac. So please do reach out. I left him a voicemail earlier in the week. He's a big TikToker. Awesome.
Yeah, that KC Blenders Edition is almost like something that you would just sip on a spring or summer day where you don't want something too hot, too overpowering. It's just a nice, smooth sipper. It's sweet. If you like sweet, you like it. It doesn't have like the typical nutty Knob Creek flavor. It doesn't taste like
Holy
Knob Creek
Christ.
to me.
Look at what Jim just wrote. Jim wrote he found that KC Blenders Edition for $35.99 at Costco. Dude, that is crazy. I got it for $45 and I thought I was getting a steal on it. So if you're down at $35 or $36, it is really good. So we put it head to head against Zach, you did this with me, didn't you? We did put it head to head against what I think is my best of my Knob Creek barrel picks from a store. So we grabbed a Knob Creek barrel pick from a store, which is my best. It was a 10-year barrel pick called Taylor's Pick from Barrel Proof. Put that head to head against the blenders, and I picked the blenders. Zach picked the barrel pick. Yeah, so he picked the barrel pick, but it was close, wasn't it? You said you liked the other one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
I pretty much said if price was not a thing, then I would pick the barrel pick. But if taking price into account,
Yeah. I
barrel
think
proof was better for bang for your buck than
I think that Knob Creek is absolutely a buy. Zach, you want to go grab it? Just I know we said final pour before, but we might need a final pour. Which, if you've been to ZBar before, this is a super common occurrence. Jeff will attest to this. So we have final pours, then we have final pours, and then many times we'll have a final pour. So for me at least, well, I still have some left.
But not to be
What if it
confused with the last pour of the night.
No. Well, you never say that because that would mean you're done. And
Yeah, who knows what happens when the camera goes off?
that is true.
It's kind of like the first time we met. We couldn't put it
He's
on camera.
lying on the floor. Like,
The
what the hell
hazing,
happened?
the hazing you have to go through to be part of the ZBar Crew.
It is. There is hazing. Yeah, that's
Oh,
not.
Jeremy,
that's
you're not done with
Yeah.
You still got more to do.
Yeah, I couldn't do it all in one night. There's no way.
I mean, it took me 7 years.
Yeah, it was rough, but it's worth it. It really is.
Yeah, guys, I do want to point this out. We've said it a bunch of times recently, but I'll say it again. Our motto is we sip together, we learn together, and we have fun together. So, honest to God, guys, Jeremy wrote it. If you're enjoying this and you think this is cool, hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel. It helps it a ton. And the other thing that I would ask you, hit the like. Pound that like a little bit. It makes a big difference in driving people to these lives. So, thank you. Angry Mac. I love Angry Mac. Angry Mac's like, hey, hit the stream. Hit the like. I can't even say it. Like the stream. If you haven't, it's free. Good job, Angry Mac. Well done. If you like Jeremy, I like it. The bourbon fog. You won't have the bourbon fog in the morning.
I will.
It's okay.
You should
It's
like
Sunday.
the stream.
When do you start the new company? When's that get going?
Oh, I started well.
2 weeks?
We will do training in the next few weeks. I would imagine I'll start marketing in May and production in June.
So excited for him.
Yeah.
Again, so he's starting to spray. It's like they're able to paint the outside of your house. So if you have an older house, they're able to paint the outside of your house, no matter what the material is on the outside of your house, vinyl, brick, whatever. They'll be able to paint it and give it a 15-year warranty on it, which I think is really freaking cool.
Yeah.
I have a. Go ahead.
I was going to say, we live in Chestnut Hills. We've got this lovely color of beige. And I think people want to see a refresh of that color.
I agree.
And I think the Homeowners Association, we've seen colors move to different palettes. We can help refresh a lot of those exteriors, and that's what I'm excited about.
I happen to own a bunch of real estate. So I have the trail house we've talked about a bunch of times during the broadcast, but I also own a bunch of real estate that's all over kind of Indiana. And so I've already told him that I'm like, dude, you're going to make some money off me because we're going to be doing a bunch of my houses over the next couple of years. But
It will be a mutually beneficial relationship.
no, it'll be awesome. It'll be super exciting. But I think there's a big demand for it. So
Yeah,
I'm excited
I
for
do
you.
too. I'm
New company, brand new
Yeah.
company in Northeast Indiana. So
What about like commercial buildings? Can you
Yeah.
do that too?
Do that. I mean, we do aluminum, vinyl, stucco, brick. Yeah.
what? Okay, Angry Mac, you're freaking me out a little bit here. So I have to have it. No, worked some Black Fork Farms 120, then killed my Sealback Christmas Rye, then drank some. Holy Christ! All these, I know the names you're throwing out. I have had almost none of them, Angry Mac. So, and I know you are famous for. You've said this on your channel all the time. You love the craft ones, and I'm starting to get more and more into the craft of bourbons and ryes. And so you're throwing a bunch of names out here. The Black Fork Farms 120, and then killed the Sealbox Christmas Rye, and then drank some of the Crittenden. I can't say that one.
Crittendens, I've heard
I
good
can't.
things
I
about.
cannot say it. I don't know why I can't say the damn thing. Rye now setting it. All those sound awesome. So I have had none of them. So I will be honest with you. I have 675 bottles here. None of them are those that you just mentioned. So. Yeah, craft is where it's at. I am getting more and more. And Angry Mac, that's what I did actually this past, I'll call it past probably 45, 60 days. We spent a bunch of energy going out and doing hunts. And during the hunts, that's what we ended up gravitating to was all of the really cool craft. I mean, really cool. There's Mammoth, which is a Michigan distillery. Got 3 of those. We just tried them earlier tonight. Then we got Evernorth, which is crazy, and that's another YouTube group of guys that did the Evernorth, did those. There's such Larrikin's another craft one that's out there that's doing some really cool stuff. There is some great stuff out there. Dude, I would love to seal back. I'd love it. I would love it. And I will welcome you sending it to me, and I'll share something back with you. So we'll figure out something you don't have in your bar, and I'll send it back to you.
$150 rye for a gift.
All right, so $100 to $150 rye.
It's hard to go wrong with either Sagamore
Yeah, I would.
or Hard Truth for their ryes. Hard Truth ryes are fantastic. It's a sweet batch or sweet mash rye.
If you want it, if you don't, no
No,
worries.
I'm good.
Yep.
I've got
How much
it,
is
so
Michter's 10-year rye, if you can find
you can
it?
find
Yeah,
it.
that's a couple $100.
That's a
Couple hundred.
hundred?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was in that
unbelievable.
100 or 150 range. I wasn't sure if it was-
Elijah Craig, A126 or 925s. Those are good ryes.
Absolutely good rise.
What's another rye?
I mean, all of these out here are great ryes, guys. I mean, the Heaven Hill Grain to Glass rye is a really good. It's very solid. The Sagamore 10 is phenomenal if you can find that one. The Walleye Run, if you happen to be in Michigan or have a place that there is one, especially if it's a barrel pick version of it. Even the 7-year is really good, by the way, but that's a really good rye.
Mac brought up a good one. The barrel proof Jack Daniels. Some of those are
yeah.
just as good as Coy Hill and
Angry Mac,
Vineyard Hill.
100% agree with you on that one. The other one, we put this one in the Rye Challenge, and I was like, when I was putting it in, I'm like, it's almost a throwaway boat, but it was the Redwood Empire Rye. It's the Emerald Giant. It's only 4 or 5 year old bourbon, or rye. It's not a bourbon, rye. We put that thing in. I am telling you, that's funny. Marcus Carlson just responded, or just was sending me a message. But we put that thing in our Rye Challenge. It is done really well. It is excellent. And now that's not in the $50 to $100. It's not $100 to $150. That's like $50 or $60 bottle. But it's really effing good. So that's really good. But I would say any of those are excellent ones.
The Sass Foolproof rye.
Yeah, Saz Foolproof, you can find that one. That's under $100, but that's an excellent one if you can find it. So there's some at least some ideas for you. Yeah, Emerald Giant cask is killer. Angry Mac, I couldn't agree more. I have it up there myself. Right, it's up there. I'm looking at it right now on the top of my bar. It is excellent.
What do the Whistle Pigs go for, each age statement?
So the Whistle Pigs are.
So 6 years the base.
Yeah, that's like $50. You're gonna have to get pretty spendy before you get into a good one. That's the problem with the Whistle Pigs. They're a little overpriced. You got to get in 15-year or over to get a good Whistle Pig. I would stick to the ones we mentioned before. The Whistle Pigs are good, but you're gonna spend $250 on the Whistle Pig 15-year, and that's the best one I think of the Whistle Pigs. They're good, but
What about the
they're
21
over.
year? Have you tried the Whistle Pig 21?
I am not. Zach was working the hell out of me, so Zach was on this earlier tonight. Zach Carper from Barrel Proof wanted me to buy that damn thing, as well as a bunch of other ones he wanted me to buy. But it was like $800, and I was not spending $800 on a Whistle Pig 21.
What is the MSRP, or is there not?
It's
an
like
MSRP?
that's what it is. No, that's what it is. It's like $800. Yeah, it's expensive. The 18-year is $400, but I have that. That's good.
So what's a 15-year?
250.
$250. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Whistle
had it at
Pig's
Costco
expensive.
for quite a bit less. But
Was it 200? I saw 200 at one point when I was doing my research for the video, but
Oh my god, dude, this is so good. Have you tasted it yet?
no, yeah.
Oh my god. So we're drinking right now, guys. We're drinking this Knob Creek. It's brand new. It's like somebody said they found it for $35 at frickin' Costco, which is stupid. But I found it for $45, and I was excited when I found it for $45 at the distillery. So I bought it at the distillery for $45. It's blended. It's just normal Knob Creek for the most part, but the blenders blended it to be extra sweet. So they picked barrels that were sweet. and then they put them together in this edition, and it's edition 1. It is so damn good.
So, I agree. It's very good. It does not have the complexity of some of the
No
other-
complexity. It's just
It's
sweetness.
just- yeah.
Yeah. If you're into sweet bourbons, this is it.
Bryce did a couple excellent picks there. Picked up the SAG 10 for a gift, and then Emerald Giant cast strength for himself.
Nice. Good
Both
job,
of those
Bryce.
are great bottles.
Bryce, so you're a Fort Wayner too. Bryce, here's my email address. Again, zbarbourbon@gmail.com. Write it down. zbarbourbon@gmail.com. Send me an email. If you're from Fort Wayne or the area, we'll have you over to ZBar. We would love to have you over to ZBar. I think it would be a blast to have you over here. So, and by the way, that's for anybody else that's in the Fort Wayne, Northeast Indiana area. Honest to God, guys, we would love to have you over. We're trying to grow this channel, and how do you grow it? Well, you create a community, and so how do you create a community? Have people over and enjoy it, and that's what Jeremy's an example of. That's what we're doing. Oh my gosh, Jim. So I have a funny story on this, Jim. So we did a live on St. Patty's Day. So Jim Martin just said, maybe journey into the Irish whiskey when you have time. We did a live on St. Patty's Day. And I said, I have to open. It was on TikTok, by the way. But I said, I have to open the Redbreast 12. I had not opened it yet. I have it on my bar. I don't have a lot of Irish whiskeys. I have a couple. And so I cranked the thing open, and it was so watery. That was the biggest thing to me. It was just so watery compared to most of the, I'll call it, bourbons and whiskeys that we've been drinking. We're so into high proof stuff that the Irish whiskey stuff just didn't hold up from a proof perspective. Now, it doesn't mean there's not stuff out there, but at least what I have on my bar was not that. So I would love to get into it more. If you have some other suggestions, please give them, because I'll buy it and I'll put it on the bar and we'll try those next. Yeah. Cool, guys. This has been a ton of fun. We are almost at the 3-hour mark of this live, which is a really long live. As much as I'm enjoying the hell out of it, we at some point have to end it. So I'm going to not ending it right now. So feel free, if you have some other questions, some other thing you want to talk about, throw it in the chat. We'll dive into whatever it is that you're thinking about. But we are gonna wrap it up here in the next few minutes. So
maybe give Steve some suggestions on a new hat, because he wears this one all the time.
So what's funny about that is I just bought another version of this hat.
Yeah.
That is a little lighter. I don't have it right now, but it's upstairs. I just bought it and just came in like Wednesday of this week. So soon you will see a slightly different version of this hat, but it's similar.
I thought you were a Notre Dame fan when I first started watching it.
Could have been, but it's not. It just I literally found it at the liquor store at the golf course. I bought it at the golf course, and I'm like, oh, it's a cool, different looking hat.
These
and
are two of your big passions: golf and liquor.
It is.
Come on.
It is. Yeah. It is. Iowa hat, Green Bay hat. Neither of those is acceptable. Zach is picking on me right now because he knows that'll get me going. What are we underwhelming about, Jeff? I need more information.
Say there?
Yeah.
Oh,
he says we're
tell him
underwhelming.
to get over here and then spice it up. If we're underwhelming, Jeff, it's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has a seat right here.
Jeremy says he's leaving me a hat at the trellis. We might be checking. No, I think we're 1 week after you, Jeremy, on our check-in. I think there's somebody between us, but there is. I would welcome a hat from you, Jeremy. By the way, but no, I think you stay, and then there's somebody else between us, and then we come in right after that person. So,
but Steve, just in case, what's your hat size? Like
I'm a large, or I don't know, 7. I don't know if is that a hat size.
Larger than 7 if you're large.
I was gonna say it's probably like 7 3/4.
Yeah, because I'm 7 3/4 and I'm XL, large XL large.
I think I'm a 7. I really do. I think there was a time I had a bigger head, and my head has shrunk. That's probably not a good sign.
We're
for my
not
brain.
talking about your ego. We're talking about the physical size of your head.
See, Anna loves my hat. I like Anna. Anna's my favorite.
She's 12.
Exactly what I like. Gee, that's perfect. My demographic is 12-year-olds. But I'm pitching whiskey. That's not a good thing. All right, never mind.
Yeah, we should probably edit that out.
Yeah, I know, it's not
These
good.
12-year-olds.
Yeah, it's not good. Zach, what are you doing now? Cough, cough. I can't drink because I'm sick. Cough, cough. Jeff Sather. Guys, this has been as much fun as any live I've ever had, even though it started off really rocky. Now, it seemed to stabilize, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Now,
It was a little choppy with the video, but audio seemed like it was okay.
Is the video still choppy, or has it been choppy? Have you heard from other people?
I haven't heard.
Mine is
Not
currently frozen.
So you were frozen.
Up,
Well,
it's still
that might
going
be
now.
you
It's
issue,
going.
not
It's
us.
going up. It's frozen again.
I don't quite understand why that's a challenge, but unless it's like I said, it's the bandwidth down here with the internet.
Yeah, so you can see it's a little choppy.
So I'm gonna suggest something that's probably because you're on.
Wi-Fi. I'm Wi-Fi right now for sure.
Right.
I'm on data right now. I turned off the Wi-Fi. when
Oh,
you
so you're
yelled at
doing
us.
cellular. Well,
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Yeah, then that doesn't-
means nothing.
Yeah, I'm on cellular
But
too.
because you're on the
And the Wi-Fi, the upload on the Wi-Fi's are rough.
satellite can be a little.
Yeah. Did you ever switch to the satellite? You did not.
No, it's
Yeah.
stuck. With
Well, if we get more members, then maybe we can get Starlink. Just saying.
I am Starlink.
Oh,
so,
damn.
but, Starlink
faster
is,
Starlink.
could be throttled in the area based on demand, right? Because you're all hitting the same satellite.
We blame Elon.
Oh yeah. Would that mean?
It is Elon.
But no, I'm saying he was saying like you're all hitting the same satellite. If you're doing cellular connection, are you still hitting the same satellite? No.
Not cellular, no.
That's how
Two
that
different
works?
entities, yeah.
You're hitting the
Okay.
tower for
So
cellular.
Jeremy just said that it skips, but it's not out of control. I wonder if I can upgrade my. All right, that's something for me next week. I will see if I can upgrade my internet
Get better bandwidth.
and
Do you
get
have
better
a-
bandwidth because
can you do
potentially
Ethernet
I could
into that
spend an extra
computer?
couple bucks on that. What's that?
Can you do Ethernet into there? Or no.
Yeah, hardwire it, yeah.
You can't into that computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna say because you have Ethernet set up throughout this whole. Like you can get Ethernet here. It's not that.
I think it makes
Well, but if you're streaming on the TV upstairs.
Thanks, Bryce.
and
I
all that
appreciate
stuff,
it.
Yeah.
All right, now that I've choked myself, I'm not sure what happened there.
Over COVID was the worst. That was we would all play Xbox at the same time and then it would crash.
It was a rough time.
I remember those days. I upgraded my plan pretty quickly.
Everybody upgraded their plan
First
during
world
COVID.
problem.
Yeah. It is first world problems. It is absolutely
I'm
first world
mad and I
problems.
missed that play because it lagged.
if me, Jake, and
What's interesting is audio's been good, for
Playing
me,
Xbox at
which
the
is
time,
so
it's game
different
over.
because I've always had audio issues. So audio's been good once we got it running. Now it's been a video thing only.
Are you broadcasting 4K?
I am.
wonder if you drop it down.
Drop down to 1080 maybe. Could be. Try that.
Well,
We'll play with it, guys. We'll get
nobody
it
sees
dialed
the-
in. We'll figure it out. It's just a matter of time because I have no issues on TikTok. So I mean, I do every time I go TikTok, it's no issues. But for whatever reason on YouTube, I've been fighting. Usually audio. Today it's video. So we'll figure it out. We're still learning. That's again, sip together, learn together, have fun together. That's the whole game. So that's what we're about. Guys, if you have not taken the time to already do this, hit the subscribe button. It does make a difference. That's how the channel grows. Please hit the subscribe button. Learning, the channel's 100% about learning. We want to learn from you as much as you hopefully are learning from us. I mean, I do a lot of research on this stuff, but at the end of the day, it's about learning. And then obviously having fun together. We're not pretentious. We're just having a good time. So if that sounds fun, hit the subscribe button, join us, be with us on this journey, and then hit the like as well. I mean, the like, it makes a difference in driving people to the channel.
I didn't realize I was completely blocked by the two bottles.
You were blocked? I know, I'm telling you that's a problem. I have that problem all the freaking time.
How do I get blocked by the two bottles?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Well. All right. Guys, we are going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. We have been over 3 hours now into this broadcast. It has been a blast. You guys have been awesome. So hopefully you enjoyed the time with us as much as we've enjoyed it. My gosh.
And
Yeah, with
Steve's
you.
got the hiccups.
I
so-
do have the hiccups, but this has been a fun time. So you won't see me for a couple weeks from a live perspective. You'll see us again releasing videos, but live-wise, we'll probably be up in a couple weeks again. We'll do another live with you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, join us on the journey. That's always important. And Jeremy, please give me some feedback on how this visit to the trail house went. So I'm hoping you have a great time, and if not, let me know what I can do to make it a great time next time, because I guarantee you it's a great location, great spot, and I think it's a wonderful house. So thanks so much, guys. Have a great night. Cheers.
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 And don't drink the bottles that are above the cabinets. It's not really bourbon.
No, that is absolutely true, Jeremy. Thanks, guys. Bye, guys. Have a great
Peace.
night.